Welcome back to the other comic book show. The comic book show on Sunday, that's the other comic book show. What's going on, everyone?
What's up?
Snowy Sunday.
Today we have special guest Pete from Renovision. And he's already 3 drinks in. Thank you very much.
Nope,
Pete.
just one. I had to finish
So-
that Eagles game first.
Well,
Joe,
who
what's
ended up
going
winning?
on?
I ended up guessing the Eagles since you were still wearing the hat.
The condolences to Marco and his Detroit Cubs there.
Cubs.
You guys, man.
Oh, poor Lions.
Poor Lions.
I
next
was
year.
happy. It's my wife's
That's okay.
team, Commanders,
That's
so.
okay, because I couldn't care less about any of the teams. I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't give a shit.
Buffalo fan. Let's go.
Buffalo, I want them to win for my brother's sake. Because he's been-
I've lived in the
my
DMV
father-
now for 23 years, and that's where my wife's family's all from. So
Yeah, my father was a diehard Buffalo fan, and my brother and my nephew, his son, all became Buffalo fans. So you know what? I'll root for them this time. Hopefully, Buffalo can get through that trip.
They're still AFC East, so I still don't like Buffalo.
Yeah.
It's a prerequisite if you live above Albany to be a freaking Buffalo fan.
Yeah, sure.
I don't care as long as the Ravens lose because I was born and raised in Pittsburgh. I must hate.
Yeah, I
Baltimore.
guess you have to. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm kind of pulling for Lamar, but I get it.
Remember, they are still the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah, that can
true.
Hey, Christina. Hey, Terry Floyd. E-Man's World of Geek. I think this is my first time catching a show. Hi, everyone. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. There's so much football that went on last week. So many disappointed faces all over the place. Hopefully, everybody's team gets to the Super Bowl. If not,
The older I get, the less I care.
And there
I
was a
used to care a
video.
lot- I used to care a lot more when I was working because we did freaking Super Bowl polls every year. Big money,
Mm.
$200 boxes.
Yeah,
I can't say I care less. I get over things a lot faster.
Yeah, I still curse at the TV equally as
Oh,
loud
yeah.
in the games, but I don't carry it with me after.
yeah. And listen, there's a video that's going around. I think Marco was off his meds after Detroit lost.
Oh, that video you put.
Yeah, video, and he had the helmet on. Did he say go?
What did you put
Ah, I
that? You
missed
put
that
that in the
one.
qualified, or you put that in?
No. I think Jedi sent it in qualify. I think it's in qualify, and I put Marco off his meds.
Yeah,
I think I missed that one.
It's actually damn funny though.
he seemed to take it pretty well.
Yeah.
Even
Much
though
better
you were
than I
still
would.
like texting like 2 a.m.
Hey, it's all right.
So let's do some pickups while we're here.
All right.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
sure.
Forgot you
Pick
mentioned
up.
that. Now I gotta go look for stuff.
Well, you got time. I got a bunch.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I picked up. I showed some of these Friday. Ultimate Wolverine, Bermejo. Hey, Mama Bear. Lincoln Park medals.
Yeah, I don't know about that Ultimate Wolverine book.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
I-
in terms of value with that, because it's not his first appearance, so it's just
No.
it's a book.
And it's not selling like Ultimate Spider-Man did. The G.I. Joe, 1 inch, what is it, 1 in 25 or 1 in 50? Whatever it
I
was.
thought that was 150.
Of course, 2 copies of Howl, number
There you
T.
go.
Great cover. Great cover.
The 1 in 3. It's a 1 in 3
1 in
ratio.
3.
Yeah, what kind of awkward is
It's a
awkward
Hoy.
business is that?
Well, it's a Hoy. You're lucky if
Three.
it's lucky if your LCS orders.
3.
You know,
Yeah, you're
one.
lucky. Like I get your point. You're lucky if they get.
Yeah, I
3.
mean, it's a Hoy. It's like I said, I think we had that one on the qualified about 4 months ago.
Hey,
As a
Mama
cover.
Bear.
Okay.
Thanks, Grassi.
What's going on?
Number 5.
Yeah,
Oh, I
see,
like it.
I
I
threw
like
that up there on purpose for you last week, Bruce.
I like that one.
Famara. It's not as good as the Harley book, but I'll take it.
No. Well, you know how I feel about the Harley book.
You know, I still say looks
It's
like
something
Michael
different for
Jackson.
him.
It's different.
Michael Jackson, look at that.
He's
on the
he's
cover.
good. He's a good artist.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like the fact. I like the fact
Can't
that
unsee
all
it
of his
now.
stuff, all of his stuff is very different though, which I enjoy. When you get his covers, they're not all derivative and all feel the same.
It's just regular stuff.
We got Kanto, the flops cover.
5 months ago, we had that on the qualified.
Mine
Still
are in the
ahead of
mail.
its
I
time.
still got a couple in the mail.
Me too.
Mine are as well. Even though I ordered them, I put them on pre-order in July, late July. And,
Oh yeah, me too. Like I pre-order a lot of stuff through DCBS, but I only get them shipped once or twice a month because I'm not in a rush. It's like
yeah,
stuff.
I can't do the weekly. I do
Yeah, it's
bi-weekly.
just not worth it. It's not worth it.
The cycle
Absolute
gets you
Batman.
sometimes.
The black and white.
You ordered the foil. You ordered the gold one, didn't you?
I did not order the gold one.
I was gonna say
refused.
I gotta get them
I
all.
refused.
You should have refused to buy those.
Yeah.
I couldn't help it. It was black and white. Black and white. Jeez. And of course,
He's just waiting for
Green
the foil
Hornet
one.
is Fury. Mark Spears cover.
Mm.
Did you get all 70 variants?
There's only like 2 or 3.
Virgin
No.
foil.
There's
Yeah. Okay.
there's,
Did you
there's
get the
the
ultraviolet?
Trust foils,
Ultraviolet.
ultraviolet, the swapped colors.
Regular Virgin.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
There's a lot.
I didn't get the rest. All right.
That's already too many.
With Dynamite, I'm like, I
Elm
just choose
Street
one.
Homage from Monsters.
Oh, yeah. I did order one of
The
those.
old third print.
And the King Spot exclusives, Pride, foil, and regular.
Mm.
I don't mind. I don't mind chilling out for the Keen Spot exclusives.
Go ahead,
Don't
Joe.
mind buying the stuff that's coming after Keen
Pricey, though.
Spot. I'm staying away from the store exclusives. It's just
Yeah.
I get
it's just
that.
too much.
There's a lot.
There's a
Let's
lot.
see. So I got some flops. Got the naughty
Nice.
version as well. Fun Kickstarter. Little 6 Cannibal Kitty, little sour acid.
What are you doing over there, Dom?
Play with myself.
Mr.
Sounds
Squeeze.
like you're waxing your bikini line.
I am.
Weeks you
Play
can
with
have
myself.
Yeah.
bastard.
I've been picking up some. I enjoy Rare Temper a lot. He had some Gun Honey covers. Had a couple Vampirella covers. There's not a lot of Rare Temper stuff out there, so somebody then started to collect some stuff, and of course some Suspiria, Lovesick. Some Suspiria. These are still dirt cheap out there. This is her first IDW cover with IDW, but they were less than $2 each. So
She has so many covers out. It's insane. You really go deep diving. She has a lot of covers.
a little more Suspiria. I still love these. I will get all of these.
Oh yeah.
Because they're just
Love the
fun.
ads.
And some Titter. Little theater driven cover.
Titties. Nice. Titters.
Titter.
Titter.
Oh,
I will collect my 40s and 50s gentlemen's magazines
What do you
left and
got?
right because the artwork on there is top notch.
Hey, Terry, I'm staying away from most of those store exclusives. Too many of them are just reused card art.
So here. So speaking about the Batman, I got my copy of the black and white. The only copy. I don't have anything else, and I don't plan to get anything else. That's it.
You don't want the gold?
Now, if I'm going to get the another issue, the original,
Freaking black and white.
I'd rather get the original one. But other than that, this is the only copy I got, and the only copy I really care about. Well, you seen these last night. Well, I got the Canadian versions of Holiday Boba Fett with the coins. 30th anniversary Star Wars when they came out with the Canadian version. I actually got this, and this is what you call a ghetto game because it's ridiculous. You ever see those advertisements for the game system that has like 600 games and you play?
yeah. I
So
love
here,
those.
I got it right. So I played it today, and there was a thing called Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong. I don't know that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
that's a Diddy Kong.
Anyway, I was playing the game.
Yeah.
Playing the game. The little chip that goes inside came out.
How did it
All right,
fall out?
so I found it and I put it back in. Wait, I
Because
put it-
this is some knockoff game simulator thing that Did you go to Chinatown and get that?
No, I actually ordered it.
From where? Amazon?
Yeah.
So it was
back
shipped,
in my trunk.
so it was shipped from China instead of getting it from
So
China.
anyway, so the next time I played it again, I was doing good. The chip flew out. It just flew and it ricocheted off the wall. I got a black floor. So the black floor, it's a little black battery piece. I couldn't find it. I finally found it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to do something about this.
They sell 8 million of those things. You can find all those
Yeah,
little
that's
emulators like that.
How is it shooting out? I would be more concerned about that.
I know
the
the
rings. Like what's
Yeah.
firing? What's the firing mechanism?
I know the little battery, like it's just like,
Spring loaded.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like where the machine's gonna blow up in my hands.
You get what you pay for, Dom. You get what you pay for.
Yeah,
We're gonna see Don doing
Takes
unboxing
me,
with
tip
7
top.
fingers left.
I got this. So Stan, it is a custom guy who makes custom figures. Stan Solo. I got this unpainted Boba Fett,
Oh,
which is just came today.
The white dog
Boba
shit.
Fett,
Boba Fett.
albino edition.
It's like the prototype. If you were when the prototypes came out, that's what they're aiming for. But I got
How
that.
many sex slaves were included in your box?
True. And then last but not least, a special friend, special somebody
Aw.
that I'm definitely making a trade for. Gave me this. So
What's that?
Oh,
the G.I. Joe
How'd
Dreadnought
you get that?
cover 10. So his books are on the way next week when I get them out. I know I'm always late, but the whole fact
Like
is
a week later. I
always.
got the CGC. I gotta have that list printed out by
Thank you.
the
Thank you,
21st,
Bruce.
2 days. So
Thank you, Bruce.
tell me what's in that box. I'm
Yeah.
not trying to pay 23, what, $27?
Listen,
per book?
you know the funny thing is, okay, so back to the game. If I knew there was projectiles shooting out to play like real life, take it out people, I would have done it a long time ago.
Disavow. That's all you got?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What do you got, Pete?
oh, I just looked around what I had handy, and I'm surprised some stuff I still got to put away. I found that Akira Batman, the color version, was just sitting over here still, like the first
Yeah.
edition one.
You giving that away
Anyway.
next week?
No, that's mine. That's the only one I got left. Oh well, I do got the spears that I showed you last week. I showed this on
Yeah.
TAC, and I don't often show books off on TAC, but I did show this because we had spears on. So
I don't
I
think you
showed-
showed it on back.
yeah, I showed him. I got the troll hair cover.
Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah.
Did you see the Baron's homage to that cover?
No,
Yeah,
So,
Barron's.
I'm having a look.
Bjorn Barron's is doing the cover. It's kind of an homage to that cover.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah, the Baron looks really good.
I did grab this Lozano 1 in 25, even though these are worth nothing. I just like this. This
There's
is one
some
of my
cake
favorites
there.
of the rogues.
That whole rogue thing was like buy your favorite. That's
Yeah,
pretty much
exactly.
what
I mean, I
that
got it
was.
cheap enough. I was like, I'm just gonna get that.
Although
I
I
mean-
will say the Hughes was nice.
Yeah, I did
Hughes
get
was
the
nice
Hughes
on
too.
it. There you go.
I don't like the shiny foil though.
I'm not a big foil fan, but it's Spot, so that's not as bad, is it? Is
Yeah.
it Spot? Feels like it's Spot.
Oh yeah, the background's all foil. He is not. But apparently the second print is going to be this without the foil, so might have to buy a
Jerks.
stupid second print now.
What? Bastards.
Why?
Because that's what they do.
Why?
My Big Trouble in Little China homage. I mean,
Yeah.
I obviously got to pick those up.
Yep.
This I had to just get because it was just an oddity to me. The fact that they had 1 in 10 trade paperbacks. So I found this at auction for a decent price, and I was like, "How often are you
Oh,
gonna
that's
see a 1 in 10 trade paperback?" So I figured I'd get it. So I got the plus. I like Ain't No Grave.
A
Yeah,
one
and it's
trade paper.
Scotty. You always get a chance to
Yeah.
get it signed or something at some
Yeah.
point, and
Yeah, and like Joe, I also got the flops,
Yeah.
and the not suitable one for viewing.
The not suitable one wasn't too different.
Well,
It's
show
just-
that one. Show that one. Show it.
Show you later.
It was,
Okay,
it was,
yeah.
it was just no time. I showed you on Friday. It was just no time.
That's
It's
all I
fine.
have.
I know.
I know.
Wait, trying to get me kicked off YouTube over here?
It's
Jeez.
hard.
Just demonetized, not
Come on, man. Come on. It's all right. It's all right.
It's hard. All right, let's get into some news. Do we have news? Do I have stuff?
Is there
I don't
news?
Freaking YouTube, always moving stuff.
You sure it's YouTube?
I'm gonna have to tell my video producer to work on that.
It's not as good as my Chuffs intro for the Absolute.
Leave Chubbs alone. Superman is a little has a little learning disability. When
he has some learning difficulties in Absolute Superman.
Chuffs. You got those chuffs. First up for the news, we got Captain America, Brave New World. We got merch from over here. We got merch from Regal. A lot of merch coming out for this movie.
Yeah. Apparently, they said that it's estimated to make at least a little bit over $100 million opening weekend.
Well, it's gonna make more than that. They just announced today. I don't have it up. If you buy a ticket for Brave New World, you get a code for Marvel rifles.
Ooh.
Oh boy!
You get the Red Hulk. Is it the Red Hulk you get?
I don't know.
That would make sense. A Red Hulk skin would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Am I the only one that just doesn't care about this movie?
Well, I care about the movie. I don't really care about the fact that you're going to sell me some crappy piece of PVC plastic, and just because you leave a hole in the back that I can dump a little bit of popcorn in, that I'm going to pay a lot of money for it.
What does it say? What does it say on the cock and balls below each of those? I can't even see what that says.
Which one?
Same day refill. Is that what that says on there?
Yeah,
on the little cock and ball symbol.
Free same day refill.
Oh.
But what I mean is, that's probably costs like $40 or something like that, right? This big Red Hulk, half a statue-ish looking plastic piece of whatever. If you saw that in Target for $20, but instead it was a bank, you would just walk right past it. No one would give a shit.
Even if I saw it in clearance at Target, I would walk right past it.
But we got a weird popcorn collecting habit going now.
It's very weird. And these things are huge. It's not like they're like small. I think it's huge.
And they're not really meant to eat popcorn.
Yeah. Well, and listen, you know what? If you go for the refills, people complain that you're eating too many refills because the buckets are big.
Oh, the shield and the Red Hulk one seem reasonable for eating popcorn. The helmet one. Well, at least it's a container. The helmet one,
container, it's just in his back.
Well, the helmet one though is like I got a compartment of popcorn. That one's
that's weird. Just pouring out the back of its head.
Hey, spiders.
Just get your bucket, eat out of the bucket, and bring the plastic thing home. Don't put popcorn.
The one on the left is I think it's Cinemark. This available through Cinemark theaters.
Yeah.
What is that? I don't know. Is that the one with the falcon wings on it? So you put wings on a bucket?
No, that's
the top left. The one on the top left.
It's called popcorn tub.
Yeah, look, it's got wings coming out.
But it has falcon wings on it.
Yeah.
So those heavy flow days.
Oh yeah, so people were complaining. So they were complaining about the fact that Captain America has a helmet, and they said because they want to bring it they want to cover his face with China movies when they bring it to China.
Or because he's flying up in the atmosphere because he's got fucking wings.
I know. So
he can fly.
He needs some way to breathe. So yeah.
Because the funny thing is that when people were complaining about the fact, how is he going to survive getting hit with the Hulk, and then we found out that he had Black Panther Wakandan technology.
You can't just wear those red Oakleys all the time.
Yeah. I'm fine.
Rossi, again. I will have to go through all the DMs. I don't know. I wasn't excited about this movie, but seeing more trailers, it looks good, and I hope they don't do the whole look. All the great scenes are in the trailer.
Well, that's true, but also it kind of like reminds you of Winter Soldier when you had like Hydra infiltrate the Shield. It kind of that espionage. They're trying to go with that same type of feeling, and I hope it does good because there's a bunch of good actors in it and a bunch of good people.
I like Anthony Mackie. I like Anthony Mackie a lot. The movie just looks like it just looks kind of boring.
They got to lead us a little bit towards Thunderbolts too, so you're going to have that governmental oversight angle and the disagreement between different heroes and all.
Thunderbolts to me looks fun though. I saw the trailer for Thunderbolts. I was like, oh, that looks fun.
And for all you WWE fans, I'm sorry, Seth freaking Rollins is cut out of the entire movie.
Who?
We'll see. He was in the trailer. Maybe
he was supposed to be playing one of the members of the Surfer Society, and they cut it out.
Yeah,
but then they showed him in one of the trailers anyway.
They did, but then they cut it out. They said that they completely cut it out because they had the eyes that he had the helmet on, and they showed the eyes, and he goes, "Oh, that's not me. They completely cut me out. Maybe we'll get lucky if he's in it, but
Yeah, he probably don't know. He probably don't know for sure what they're doing. Last minute, they probably
wasn't
changed
it?
today.
It was like a minor role.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, but
Every
I
wrestler
still-
shouldn't be in movies.
I still think though, I still like the fact that
But some kids.
I like absurd groups of characters. Like the Surfer Society is an obscure friggin' group of characters that would be cool on the movie screen.
Well,
you
I don't
know,
know that, but
Well, you see, my whole vision for that thing was that Captain America fought them, and then Spider-Man came and helped. And then Spider-Man goes off on his thing, this and that, and then later on, they show the thing that Spider-Man in the background, like when they have the news and they have the little thing underneath Spider-Man, and people are talking. Like I like when everything connects the way.
oh, Dom's empty.
I have to lend you my my overlay, Bruce.
Wait,
Where it's Christopher, where he says, "It's like Saw meets Godfather 2."
Yeah,
I don't
it's like
know.
poetry.
I'm looking forward to this, and I have to switch my freaking thing so I can do this.
I love that. I love that.
I can't find it. I don't know where it is. It's only on my other freaking banner thing. I have to switch between the other show and Monday Madness to get it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, figure drawing. Oh, jeez. Get out of here.
Oh, the Dom files.
The Dom files. Conspiracies.
Now conspiracies come to life. He goes, rumors, lies, or just bullshit.
Rumors are out there.
They're there.
That's all it's got to be. Rumors are out there. Not the
all
truth.
right.
It's just the rumors.
Not the truth. But I don't know, Dom, getting the Surfer Society in the Captain America movie, doesn't seem like the what's it? Juan Carlo, what's his name?
Giancarlo.
Giancarlo. He's playing Sidewinder. He doesn't look anything like Sidewinder.
I know, and
Doesn't
that's
have
what
the powers.
maybe
Costume.
we don't know. Maybe he has his face will change or something like that.
No, I think it's just a call sign for.
Yeah.
If he comes out and he has he's like half Snake Man, I'm actually going to be pretty upset and be like, what in the shit is this?
Yeah. I know, but look, there's so many freaking characters in the Marvel damn universe, man. So if you throw them on for like a little scene where they get taken out, go to jail, take off, this and that, it's great. Just as long as they get the speculation sells books, man. All the freaking Surface Society.
Well, I don't know about that. There's plenty of Serpent Society. I covered a whole bunch of Serpent Society books last week in Dollar Tree because there's a shit ton of Serpent Society characters.
There is. But
just go read that stupid Avengers Assemble title if you want Serpent Society characters because they got them all.
No.
Yeah,
they even got a huge Red Hulk size boa dude now. Like, what is this?
No, nobody wants to read it.
well, he's an Anaconda, right? No, not Anaconda. He's freaking big boa, right?
No, it's a new guy. They made a new one.
A new snake. Is it Mega Boa? What's the thing called? Gigantic Boa?
Titan Boa, I think.
Titan Boa. It's Titan Boa. Yeah.
Puts Big Boa to shame.
He was in that West Coast Avengers book, right?
Oh, well, I stopped reading that too. Once Iron Man put a helmet on top of his helmet to ride it. I was out.
But doesn't Godzilla subside in the West Coast Avengers? He's part of the Avengers. The Kaiju. It looks like Godzilla. There's a Godzilla-looking Kaiju in the Avenger books.
But I would not be surprised with the silliness that's going on in that book.
I forgot about this. Degrassi wanted me to show this. We got 4-inch action figures for Superman the movie. Fortress of Solid Suit, Superman versus Kaiju Pack, Mr. Terrific Shuffle, Superman Battle Damage and Crypto.
Wait, what? Shuffle?
We got play sets coming for Superman the movie.
I know, but does he do a dance? Like, what's the Mr. Terrific Shuffle? Like
I don't know.
Like the Chicago Bears. They do a.
And of course, we
No, that was the Bengals, the Yankee Shuffle.
Oh, the the Super Bowl Shuffle.
Oh, the Super Bowl, the 85 Super Bowl Shuffle.
I like the Bowl and Guy Gardner
celebration dance.
Yeah, they're not here to start no trouble.
They just had to do the Super Bowl Shuffle.
I guess this confirms that Ultraman is Ultraman.
Yep.
People that was specking on Ultraman.
Ultraman.
I
Well,
don't
they've been
think
talking. I
they
mean,
haven't
it's not a
announced.
secret. He's been talked about since the movie was like announced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just people
Right.
stopped buying that stupid. What is it? Superman 32.
The
The
and they
long
still
blonde
haven't
hair.
announced who's playing Jor-El.
Who's playing Jarrell?
I don't know. They haven't announced it.
Well, hopefully it's not Russell Crowe again,
Do we need a drill?
riding a flying dragon.
We're not getting an origin. Do we need drill?
No Cap Wolf Cap.
Let's just have Brando do it again. We'll just
Yeah,
reuse
it's gonna be
the
CGI
we
Brando.
had.
CGI Brenda.
He didn't know what he was doing anyway when he did it. He didn't even read the script.
You have an AI. You can do an AI friggin' hologram of Brenda doing that. You know.
You don't need to do AI. Just use the footage we already got. Just read.
Oh, I'm gonna put it. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's supposed to be Shuttle.
Oh,
Shuttle.
that one though, that one commercial with Icky Woods doing in the supermarket, the Icky Shuffle, and he throws the lunch meat down. It's still one of my favorite commercials. Woo! Anyway.
Who is playing Sergeant Rock? I think it's going to be Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah, Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
they
just
probably did
have a-
marketing director.
I just have a concern about him doing an American accent because sometimes when Englishmen do American accents, they overdo it and it comes off really
Like his southern accent he does in
like Tom Wilkinson when he was Falcone in Batman Begins.
Glass on.
Because your mommy and daddy got killed, like the way he talked, I was like, what are you doing?
No, it's like Andrew Lincoln who played freaking Rick Grimes. He had the Atlanta accent.
Coral.
Go.
They overdo it.
I know.
Fair enough. When America tries to do a fake British accent, we hear it. We hear you, Kevin Costner, in and out doing your English accent.
All right, let's move on from Cap swag. Lucasfilms are planning to bring Cal Kestis to a live-action project. It could be a Disney Plus series or a movie.
Well, rumor has it.
Dom, save your energy for later.
I'll say this. Listen, Andor apparently
What is it? He can refrain himself.
one of the big rumors that are happening. So that's what it's been said. But you know what? At least here, I get no judgment here. I go over there. I have to hear Disney announce it. The Wave Seeker,
Gallagher yelling at you, smashing watermelons, telling you you're crazy.
Yes. No, look, but they did say that he actually, even when they had an interview with himself too, they said that talking about the games, if anything with live action, he goes.
Yeah, I mean that's great, but it's still not his call. So
I know, and he was saying that. He was saying that he goes. The only thing I know, I don't even know if coming back for the third game. And people ask me, "Well, you're gonna die in the third game?" Because the game is not even done yet. I don't even know if I'm in it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't matter. Yeah, of course he wants to do it. Yeah,
they got going.
Yeah, everyone wants that sweet Disney money.
Nah, but they did say that there's a rumor going around that there's an appearance in Andor. We don't know when, at what point, like towards the end, one of the early episodes. Because remember, the last
that's not what they do though.
The last three part actually leads into a Rogue One.
They're not going to do that though, Dom.
I don't know.
In your heart, but no. What I'm not saying they won't reference. That's the thing. What they do on the shows is they'll give you reference. They'll give like a name. They'll name drop somebody, but they ain't gonna show you shit because they don't want to commit to anything without having because they're not gonna get paid by doing Andor, so they're not gonna get a pop by doing it there. But if they just mention it, sure, they might mention the name Cal Kestis, and people go, ooh, and they get excited. But
the books will go up.
It'll be written on a wall somewhere.
Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah, written on the wall, like, hey, look who's on
they might find the wall, the passage. Well, from Obi-Wan, the passage, they might find that, and it has the Jedi's, the passage.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That is what we'll get.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll be Quinlan
They'll
Voss
find his
all over
lightsaber in a cave somewhere with Jedi names written on the wall.
Freaking Jedi was creaming his pants when they mentioned what's his face?
Quinlan Voss?
Yeah, Quinlan Voss. That's his boy.
I thought you were going to say C-3PO?
Yeah. Oh, man.
So let's get into usually I started this last week going back over Friday's Hot 10 list. So since we have the man that writes the top 10 list here, be appropriate to get an insight on what he was thinking by putting some of these books
Sure.
on the list. Do you mind?
I'll tell you exactly why I put something somewhere, even if it didn't make sense to me.
Wait. Did I? What happens? What the hell?
I don't know. We're looking at Cal
You're
Kestis
slow
still.
today. You're slow today.
I know.
We're looking deeply into Cal Kestis' eyes, man. Come on, man.
Dom's falling deeper and deeper in love.
Now I hope he's in Andor. I hope he's in Andor.
Hope he's in Andor.
They said no lightsabers.
All right, here we go. There we go. First notable sale: Black Cat Comics 50 sold for
Holy big goodie.
$55,000 in a 9.4
Damn.
classic cover, white heat.
Often imitated.
Yeah, I heard rumors somebody might be doing this soon.
So did I.
Yeah, there might be a homage to this coming out sooner or later.
But
Boy.
without the homage, I'm just saying, 55 grand. It's a file copy. It's a 9.4. So
Yo, 55 grand
It
and only
is.
$3,000. On
Yeah, I mean, if
2010.
you take the
Yeah.
top 10 pre-code horror books, it's always there. I mean, it's a
Classic.
staple. It's classic. It's always recognizable. It'll always sell. Now, whether it sells again for 5,500, who knows?
Well,
I
But-
think everybody still thinks that's a cigarette or cigar in his hand though, and they don't look at it closer.
Yeah, that's not.
no, I think that shit's a fucking an explosive vial that blew up in his mouth.
No, I was like, was it radium or something? It's some sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
radio.
you know what? I tell you what. See that book? You have to look at that book because of the black border around it. You're lucky if 9.4 and 9.4 is like fucking
That was,
9.8.
that was a file copy. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. It was just in a folder
Yeah,
somewhere.
and a
In
9.4
the
didn't
middle of a
sell.
folder in a filing cabinet somewhere.
Was it the first 9.4 that sold since 2010?
The only
Oh,
two
okay.
sales in that grade I could find,
Yeah.
at least on Go Collect, were those two.
these books are. This is a tier above everything else in terms of stuff that sells.
Yep. Then we have this Wolverine 310 variant sold for what? $3,000?
Yep. 4K
Really?
they were asking, they accepted 3.
What? What the fuck? Why? See, it was a Stephen Pratt. Pratt?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, these are all kind of tough. They're kind of tough to find. One is a 1 in 50, the McGinnis, the homage to was it 207
Yeah.
with the slashing down.
Yeah.
And then you got Platt, the 1 in 100 color, and the 1 in 200 black and white.
Jeez.
They're all tough, but I mean, you can see the color and the black and white Platts go for 2 to 3K graded. I mean, if they're obviously graded high
Mhm.
on their own, it's just, I don't know. I just thought it was an interesting sale to package them together.
But I'm surprised that those books. Hey, look, Stephen Pratt. I used to have the whole Moon Knight run,
Mm-hmm.
when the Moon Knight run came out,
I still
which
do.
was really great back then.
Good.
I didn't expect the books. You know, even though the books are probably hard books to find, like you said, but that much money, shit.
Well,
Anybody
if
has
they're,
the-
if they're higher, I mean, they are.
They're high
higher
ratio
ratios.
incentives. It's, Wolverine. He's got a skull on the blades. It's
You got any of those books, Pete?
no.
I want to have to go to my storage.
No,
and
I didn't
go
pick
through
these
my
up.
Wolverine box.
Yeah,
What's
Bruce,
really-
find those, man.
That's
Freaking,
work.
you could buy us lunch.
Sure. We'll go to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, that's great. Let's do it.
You get a burger. I know you love your burgers.
Oh, hell yeah.
Fried pickles.
Fried pickles. Mm.
No, fried pickles are good, man.
Yeah, they can be.
You can't throw
Nah,
pickles on the floor anymore, so fuck that.
It's just amazing that those books are that much money.
Yeah.
They went for
Well,
that much money.
Who knows? Let's see if we get
Markets for
another sale
everything
that
out there.
again. At number 9, Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man
Not
number
10.
9. First appearance of White Tiger.
Yep.
Yeah, number 9 is number 10.
Number 9 is number 10.
Not the first time this has been on the list either.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man
Yeah.
number
Number
9
nine.
Number
is
9.
number
Nine.
10 on the list.
And on the list.
Number 9.
It's
It's
number
up to
9.
nine.
Number 9.
Yeah, this had made its way to the list when we
I'm
had the
having fun with
rumors.
numbers.
All right. You know what? Listen. You saw the trailer. There are 3 individuals wearing white masks. The Muse, him, and there's somebody else in the video, the mask. And look, and that's why yesterday I went on Friday with the issue of Daredevil that Butch. I thought that Butch was the Muse. I didn't know that Kingpin had another friggin' son.
Yes,
Kingpin's
other son.
I didn't know that because I haven't read the books. I don't. Well, when did he premiere? Like in early 2000s? That's what.
It's.
Bruce, like,
I want to say like 14, 15, 16, somewhere in that like range.
Yeah, because I didn't know that, and I thought Butch was the guy who's playing who was the bad guy, Muse.
No, they're two different ones. Yeah, they're two. They actually were in the books around the same time ish together because that's why everybody's saying the Rose. It's
the Rose. Yeah.
It don't make sense to me for it to be the Rose.
That's the other kid.
It's the other kid.
But the Rose is the main guy who started gang war, who was manipulating that. That's why you would think that would be why put the other.
The Rose is Franklin and Vanessa's son. They only just met in the Netflix series like 5 years ago. How are they gonna have a son already?
Well, I mean, isn't Gandolfini's kid playing one of them?
I think so. That's what I'm
and he's in the trailer. I saw him in the trailer.
It makes more sense for him to be Butch, just an illegitimate kid that Kingpin had along the way.
All right, but let me ask you guys a question.
Makes more sense.
On a scale of 1 to 10, Daredevil, what do you think about it? You think it's gonna be a great series?
Well, I'm hoping.
I'm fucking
a big Daredevil fan, so I'm hoping the best.
I know.
I don't have to get off my ass, and I can sit on my couch and watch it, so I don't care. I'll be
entertained. You know what made it more exciting? Nakia, she freaking turned around and was like, "Did you see that?" She goes, "I just saw the trailer." She goes, "Since when people are breaking legs and doing crazy shit?" She goes, "Oh my god, I got to see that series." I said, "I told you it's gonna." It looks
some of them joints being popped. We're like,
oh my god.
Yeah, I hope they just don't.
I will say this: it was
don't echo me. Don't echo me.
It was unexpected to see that in a Disney trailer, but
yeah,
it's a broken bone.
Well, Echo.
Give me,
Echo.
as Dom said, give me a good story.
I'll give you a good story, yes. But remember Echo? He shot the guy in the face. They did things. So Echo had some violence.
That wasn't even Echo. That was Hawkeye when she shot Kingpin in the face.
I know, no. But I'm saying, but the Echo series.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but she's still even in the Hawkeye, which was
Hawkeye.
Pretty silly. I mean, he's running around a Hawaiian shirt, throwing around like
I love the Hawaiian shirt.
But what
the
remember he tore the door? He tore the door off of what's the name's car.
Yeah.
So they're saying that Wilson Fisk has the super serum in him, the friggin' the soldier serum. That's how he's strong. I don't know.
They did muscle him up in that Hawkeye series.
Yeah,
so
they did. So I don't know.
It's not that far off of a stretch to say he juiced somehow.
Then we have number 9, World War Hulk #1. Rumors of a series is coming.
Rumors.
More rumors than
News
rumors.
books.
But like they said,
dollar book. It's a book that's in dollar bins that people started paying $10 for. But when there's none sold the week before, that everybody starts rushing out to pay $10 for it.
But Universal still owns the rights to the Hulk. So for them to do
I don't know exactly how this works. We need Jack over at CBSI. Jack Kornblatt. He dug into the whole lawyery aspect of it all. He broke it down for us once, so I don't remember where we're at now.
He said, "Really don't."
Yeah. Problem being though is that nobody wants to watch a solo Hulk movie on just his own.
Yeah, no, but if
other characters make him interesting, he just does.
There's been great Hulk series. I understand Hulk is not the character, but there's been some. Come on, Planet Hulk was great. They changed it into
because there's a lot of other characters apart from Hulk.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean. It's like, he's in there as a gladiator fighting them, and they got all these other gladiators. It's because it was more than just Hulk.
He's walking in and out of town with the bindle with the sad music.
It's not sad Bixby walking down the street with him hitchhiking the whole way. I love that show. Don't get me wrong. It's just for a movie, people aren't going to pay to go see it.
Hulk is better with other characters in it.
Exactly.
Right.
Even Marvel has no idea what to do with the Hulk. How many series have they had in the last 5 years?
Think about it though. It's a tough character to write. What would you want to read about the Hulk doing? It's kind of hard. You can't.
They use Bruce more than they use Hulk, really.
Yeah. You can't see the Hulk stopping the everyday bank robbery and be like, "Oh, okay, what's he gonna do?"
Yeah.
It's certain characters. They just can't be used in. So like Phoenix. I'm just throwing this out there, Phoenix, because how many characters she's gonna be able to fight that makes sense? Like you
Yeah.
can't fight Thanos every month, like in a book. Like there's power levels that just you can't
They don't match up.
be there all the time. I'm surprised people still read Superman and how they keep him relevant because he's just so super powered.
Well, listen,
Hey.
I'm just saying. It's
Like
hard
now
to
the
It's
Sentry's
still
showing
dumb
up.
in absolute. So there you go. That's
You
that's
got
how
the Sentry showing
power
up
them
in
down.
Thunderbolts, and Sentry is a powerful being too. So that's another thing. Are you gonna depower him?
Well, that's the
Maybe-
question. We'll see. Hopefully they do something where it's not, them fighting God. And then you get a
Number
supernatural problem where every
More
season it's
Daredevil
like, oh, we up
tech.
the stakes, and all of a sudden, who are they fighting now? I
Yeah.
don't even know, man.
We got Daredevil 11 and number 8. First appearance of Muse.
The Muse. There you
What
go.
Daredevil
I don't think I need to
trailer
explain it
stuff.
much, do I?
No. It's,
Wow.
People saw him again. They're like, ooh.
It's another book. It's in the list when we hear he's coming. Another list when
Yeah.
you see the trailer.
now-
You see him.
Now they have the new Muse coming out, a female Muse. So you have a male Muse and a female Muse.
Is she called Schmooze?
Schmooze. Yeah.
Muse.
Oh, no, wait, that's just DC. They did that.
Hey.
Shh.
Leave Shut alone, all right?
Hey, I'm not saying what Marvel doing the same thing is any better. I'm just,
We got
just saying,
ASM
maybe they just decided to do something
253.
more than add an S.
First appearance of Rose and ASM 253 and number 7.
It's your dick
What
fist.
Daredevil trailer crop.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need that. Then we have
Yeah,
Star Wars Adventure 16. Why is this on the list?
Embo. Embo.
well,
So
you save
so
it
the
for
Mando
save it
Grogu
for 9
series.
o'clock, Tom. You boys
Yeah,
can
I
cover
know.
it then.
I'm just saying it's just because of Mando, the movie, the Grogu movie that's coming out. It's
Rumors.
supposed to be Embo is the bounty hunter that was hired by the Hutts to kill Stinky, Grotto the Hutt, to get him out, and Mando has to go protect him to fight, and Embo's supposed to be the bad guy. I don't know if that's the truth.
Rumors.
I hope not. You know why? I hope not, because 2008 Clone Wars, they're rehashing it with Mando, and I do not want that, because that was the story with that Ahsoka and Anakin were protecting Grotto the Hutt. It's basically the same shit. I don't like that. I don't want that to be.
Maybe they'll
People
leave
forget
out
about these
some of the
adventures
samurai
books.
aspects of it.
People
are
forget
buying
about these
this book
adventures
up, it
books though,
seems.
and those 1 in 10s.
Well, these
You
books
can
are
find
beat
those
up.
1 in 10s. You can find those 1 in 10s cheap when there's no buzz around Star Wars whatsoever.
No,
Yeah.
but you can't find them mint because they're
Mm.
kids' books and they're on racks, and the kids grab them and they.
Kids
No.
don't find these either.
Eh,
Yeah, they were sitting untouched and then put in back.
You don't.
Yeah,
You don't
some
go
shops put
digging
them
in
on the
boxes.
spinner racks. You put these
You
on
don't
spinner
dig in
racks,
boxes.
they get
Now, to
jacked.
be fair.
I know. I've done digging boxes, but I know that these books are beat up. They're Star Wars adventures for kids.
I don't think kids bought these books.
I don't know, man.
They were on there. The 1 in 10s weren't thrown on spinner racks though.
No.
Because you would think, all kidding aside, Embo showed up in Clone Wars, right? In the Clone Wars cartoon, that they had a Clone Wars run in. You would think that Embo would be in one of those Clone Wars books that came out.
They
Back
didn't
in
have
the-
those books then.
I'm just saying, but Embo was in the Clone Wars cartoon.
I know, but my point is they didn't have like a Clone Wars comic.
They did.
Series.
What they did. Remember, they had the Ahsoka, the first appearance of Ahsoka. That was a Clone Wars comic.
Not well. They ran for 12 issues. Like that wasn't an ongoing. Like we're gonna
Yeah,
cover.
I
the
know.
whole-
But you would
They
think
did,
that
a
they
lot,
would
they
be
did
smart.
like what 7 seasons of that show. Like they did years worth of content with that show.
Oh yeah,
They
and by the
didn't
way,
have all of it.
Dave Filoni is doing the voice because he actually voiced the character in the cartoon. So
So he's gonna screw up another movie and show. All right.
He's got to wear his hat.
Gotta wear the hat.
Mark Spears Monsters #1. No explanation needed. This is hitting highs of what? It hit a high of 350 last week. It's averaging 260.
Averaging 260 now because there were auctions ending at 290, 275.
I gotta unload this book.
Crazy.
I just feel bad at this point. It's just
We'll see.
Well, for all the people that got it for $4.99, $5.99, congrats.
They probably cashed in at 50.
that's what I got it at.
And then the 50 people cashed in at 100. And now this is where the $100 buy-in people are cashing in.
One of my copies is on the wall back there.
I got my less than cover because I pre-ordered all mine.
I'm gonna.
But-
Mine is
Well, fair.
I don't have my cup. I didn't get this comic.
Yeah, to be fair, every train stops running. So eventually somebody gets left with a hot potato. So
Yep.
Be mindful of that.
Yep.
So next up at 4, we had Fantastic Four 247. Another Marvel Rivals book, of course. This is
Not related to Marvel.
Not
not related. Oh,
This is why I was surprised.
why is this here then?
Because we're getting Doom.
Comic
We're getting all kinds of
rumor.
Doom.
Comic talk. That this character, Christophe Bernard, is going to have his own Avengers squad in this upcoming Doom event. So this big
Remember
Doom
when he-
event that's kicking off.
Oh yeah.
Just
Remember
this
when he
One
took
World
the mantle?
Mantle.
Took the mantle of Doom.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting. So that's what's
Yeah.
driving. It's actual comic news moving this, not video games.
Really? That's weird.
I mean, there's big that Doom event. I mean, they're going all in on Doom.
They
That's a
are.
lot of covers.
Because after this, we're getting Doom Academy as well.
Well, we got Doom and Rocket this week.
Yeah, I know.
I
saw
know.
that.
I like those covers actually. It's also a classic Doom cover. You're correct.
What
JS.
it looks like he's
But
gonna
it's not
sit on a little house.
But it's not Doom. It's Christophe Bernard.
Hey Rod, what's going on? If you haven't checked out Rican Comics and Collectibles, Rod, great channel. He has 2 channels, one for comics and one for Hot Wheels.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me about his channels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he it's funny. You talking about the Hot Wheels cars. I sent the post. Somebody sold like their 4,500 piece Hot Wheels collection. They had a whole piece. I put it on the qualified.
Yeah, that was a lot of Hot Wheels.
Yeah.
Wait. They sold one for $4,500.
No, they sold the collection of 4,500 pieces.
Oh, okay, pieces. Okay,
Boxed or
okay,
loose?
okay.
Yeah, Hot Toy. Yeah,
Boxed or loose?
One
No,
day we'll
no,
get
still
down
Hot.
speaking English.
all sealed.
I was going to say, because I think I got probably 4,500 sitting in a couple bins back there, but none of them were boxed.
My son never got into the cars. He never. It was one of his things.
It was always the cheapest thing when you're at a supermarket with a small child to be like, oh, Hot Wheels, $1. Boom. Here you go.
I mentioned that because Hot Wheels. Oh, speaking about Hot Wheels, there's a Hot Wheel car. Well, it's a Grogu. I have it in the toys in Star Wars, but it's a Grogu in a gold basket. It's actually going for over $200. Either Walmart or Target if you find it. It's
The only sealed Hot Wheels I have is
How much is my Rick and Morty ship? Does this go for it?
What is that? What is that? Show that again.
This is my Rick and Morty. This is
That's a Hot Wheel?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's Hot Wheels. Yeah, it says on the bottom. It's a Hot Wheels.
Oh, that's cool.
Hot Wheels has everything, man.
Yeah. Well, there's also Matchbox. Don't forget them.
Yeah, but Hot Wheels makes it.
That's the only one I have sealed.
There you go.
There was one video Rod did. It was a Action Comics Hot Wheel with Superman holding a car, which was really cool. It came with a comic, I believe.
Yeah, they had the.
I got the old Corgi one, the old spaceship
cover, right?
that had the fists
one
came out.
So at number 3, we had Fantastic Four 280.
There's
this is
Rivals.
because of
This is
Malice.
Rivals.
No explanation needed for this one.
Yeah, it was there last week. They just started selling more.
I still like 281 better with her on the cover.
Well, yeah.
They're both good covers.
They sell together too a lot. Like people buy like 25, $30 for the pair.
I'll wait for the hype to go down and go dig out my boxes.
I could just let this go by because it doesn't matter. It's a video game skin and
Yeah.
it doesn't really affect me all that much.
Hey, Brian, LCS. I did an interview, hopped on the show yesterday morning.
Yesterday?
Check out Brian LCS. Great content. And at number 2, we have Kanto, Place Like Home, number 6, the Flops cover. I
It's a
love
great
this
book.
cover.
It was supposed to come out in November, ended up coming out now, and there were allocation issues. So
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's gonna be a good book to get.
If you got it.
It's been selling for like 40, 50, and I think the asking price is going up to 75, 85.
But wasn't the other Kanto books good too? The other ones that came out.
all the series are fun. Yeah, it's just a fun flops.
It was actually optioned, but it went into production hell once Will Smith smacked
Chris Rock.
What's his name on stage?
Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Yeah, Chris Rock.
Yeah,
So.
it's a good book. Like I said, it was supposed to come out in November, so there were a lot of people that, well, some people that pre-ordered it, and then I think everyone just forgot about it, and then had allocation issues.
So if you got it for cover, and you want to make some money, sell.
Well, I got 3 of them coming for undercover, but they're not here yet, so I can't.
I do as well. One's going in my flops box for my PC, and then
I don't know. Maybe we'll give one away one of these days. If it's still hot by the time I get it.
And number 1, Storm. Number 4, the Rivals cover. No explanation needed. Rival books so hot.
When this book came out, when I saw this book was coming out, I'm like, yep, that's the book to get. That's the book to get because
I don't know.
cover,
This week.
This week.
This week is probably
This week.
This week will
What's
probably
this
be the rush. It will be this week.
Fantastic 428.
428 with the Rivals cover.
Oh, 28. That's the
Yeah, Fantastic
Deluxe,
428. It's going to kick off the
Death
Doom
Collection.
event.
Yes.
It's the Rivals cover. It's got Galactica, Galactus'
that
daughter,
Momoko cover is
and
ridiculous.
Jeff the Land Shark, which we know everybody loves Jeff the Land Shark. So you put those 2 together.
Oh, guess.
and
Hey,
Rivals.
listen. Rumor has it the new Venom. It's Jeff the Land Shark.
What?
get out of here.
Jeff the Land
Oh,
Shark. is the
the
Venom.
actual all new Venom.
Well, you're gonna find out this
Get
week.
him
The all
out
new
of
Venom too, right? You're gonna find out who it is this week.
I don't know. I don't know when we're finding out, but
Well, because there's a cover. There's a cover that say he's revealed. The all new Venom is revealed, and I think it's issue 5.
Venom don't grease my gears.
Dom,
Terms
issue
of-
2 only just came out
Yeah.
like last week or the week before, so we got some
They
time
should stretch that
before
out
we get to 5.
like a year.
Oh.
If they were smart, they would stretch that storyline out.
People will
for a
give
year.
up by then.
Yeah.
You got to do it at the end of arc 1. So 5 sounds about right for reveal, but we're a couple months out from the book actually being out.
Okay. I think it's 5 because there's a picture of him and it says all new Venom revealed.
Well, I mean,
And-
Dom, it makes sense because that's
You'll probably get your
probably
teas.
the
You'll get your
pre-order.
teas in 4. Probably
Yeah.
get your teas in 4 and reveal in 5.
Yeah,
Rick
they'll have the
Jones
end of book 4. Everybody going, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's you!" And then we'll
the
find
only
out.
character Rick Jones hasn't played.
Then we can
No,
fight about
I
the first
actually
appearance.
think it's going to be what's the other character's name? The other guy. That I know that that Luke Cage is out of it, but the other guy,
Robbie?
Oh, the other guy?
the other, yeah,
Wait, Robbie
Robbie
still in?
Robertson?
no, okay,
Rick
you had
Jones.
all right, you had Rick Jones, Rick Jones. You had Madame Mazik, right? Was the other person that they were saying that could be it?
Matt. Yeah.
You had
think
freaking
so.
Luke Cage, and who's the other guy?
Robbie Robertson.
Robbie Robinson. It's going to be him. You know why?
You just said that.
No, I'm sorry. It's going to be him because they want to. It's probably going to
Like
be a minority.
90. What are you talking
It's
about?
going to be a minority because you had 2 people. If you look at the way they do things, it's not going to be Rick. It's not going to be Rick Jones.
Maybe it'd be Rick James. That'll
Rick
be
James, bitch.
Rick James, bitch.
No, it's probably going to be. It's going to probably be him because I can see it. I can see it. It's just way Marvel has to. They do their thing where everything is done.
Yeah, that guy.
I don't know.
What's his name? You know.
Symbiote stuff.
Let's
Symbiote
move
stuff
on.
doesn't do it for me. So I don't know.
Let's move on to some comic reviews.
Maybe it'll be Puck.
Yeah,
Nice.
Venom's too
Maybe-
tall.
Maybe comic accurate Wolverine.
Yeah, it's Hornswoggle from the
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong? There you go.
All right, the first book we looked at this week was Owl #1, set in the late 50s in New York City from Ahoy Comics.
I do like the cover. The he's walking outside with the space outfit on. I like that.
The ratio on #2 is nice as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to
Mm.
find. So this I liked it because I'm from New York City, Greenwich Village. The smoke shop is right there on the corner of Christopher Street and 4th Avenue. That was my hangout. Don't ask. But it was alien. You got a psychiatrist with a dick plant, a penis plant. I mean, spores.
3 of them.
3.
You had a basic story of people in a relationship where one is a writer and doesn't necessarily treat her that great, but she's a bit smitten with him, and she's also talented but doesn't really get the recognition that she wants. And then you have the third guy it's the outside guy that likes her, and you're kind of following a normal story, but then they layer in whatever's going on with the alien stuff. And it'll be interesting to see how it comes together.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I like the read. It was a good read.
There's too many words.
It was wordy.
Every word.
It was wordy. I think because of all the narration and the dialogue, it made it feel far more wordy.
I felt I was like reading Sister Wives or something for a while. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
I was like, this made me think of if you ever see early clips of like any soap opera on YouTube. This is the way they were back then. Leave him. Go back to your mother. You don't have to stay with him.
Yeah. Maybe he'll come home.
Maybe he'll be back. He's been gone a week.
He'll hit you again. No, he won't.
I'm interested to see where they take it though, with the other aspect of it, and see how it all blends in.
I don't know. I'm mildly curious, but at the same time, I don't know. I didn't love it.
I didn't mind it.
I'll read the second issue, see if I continue, but I enjoyed the story so far. Man, I'm a sucker for New York City stories.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that, and I'm not saying the story was bad in any way. I don't know.
It was a little dense for a first issue.
It was. I feel like
I am a big fan of being pulled in on the first issue with not too much reading, a lot of storytelling through the art, and grabbing you that way. It didn't necessarily grab me, but I'm getting the ratio on 2 anyway, so I'll end up reading it anyway because I'll have it.
This released this week.
Yeah, it's had some like HBO pacing to it. I don't know. Like they could have, realistically, they could have hit the same story beats in a lot less time if they wanted to really condense it. That's all. They just kind of did stretch it out more than it really needed to be. And I'm not going to tip a cap to art's sake, it was arty just for the sake of doing so. It's like I never got to review the stupid Pam Anderson movie I watched last week on TAC, but like that damn movie could have been an hour long, and it was only 90 minutes to begin with because they stretched it out with like 30 different, they're outside smoking and nobody's talking scenes for like 5 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, oh, well, they're quietly reflecting. And then my buddy's like, I didn't mind it. I'm like, yeah, but you didn't need it. Like,
you didn't need it.
You didn't need it.
I mean, in terms of Ahoy titles, Babs is where I would go for Ahoy books. Yeah, it's Garth Ennis. It's good. It's good fun reading. But I don't know. I like to pick up some of these smaller indie titles.
Yeah. Again,
and like I said, they sold me on that ratio cover was just gorgeous, and it was, like I said, literally it was a pure cover buy for me. But I'll probably just read issue 2 because I'm getting it anyway.
All right. Any Venom fans? Has Venom ever merged with any other Destiny Force users?
Not a Venom fan.
What's a Destiny Force user?
I have no idea. What are you talking about, Degrassi?
That's the part I need to know. I can answer that question. I don't know that part of it.
All right. Next up, New Gods #2.
Beautiful interior art, by the way.
I love that big Barda panel. That one right there.
That's Jonah Hex, right? That's Jonah Hex?
No, that's Soften. He's an original member of Forever People.
Okay.
He hasn't been seen in like 30 years.
Wow.
Huh?
That's who that is?
Yeah.
I don't, again, guys, admittedly, I don't have a lot of New Gods knowledge.
I don't either.
Knowledge, so
I was coming in fresh on this.
Or nods or winks.
Yeah.
The only New Gods I know are the few that got made into superpowers figures like Calibac and Desaad. And if you weren't Darkseid and didn't come out with power motion action where you squeezed your legs and you did something, I don't know who you are. Probably.
The New Gods, the only gods I really know are He-Man,
Mr. Man.
the freaking the gods that are in He-Man that
Spunkor?
Yeah.
Manny faces.
But
Manny faces.
I liked the Mr. Miracle Big Barda.
I love those
relationship.
two as like
Yeah.
It's a fun couple.
I thought it was great. He's writing this letter saying, "Dear John," letter to his wife. I have to go. I gotta leave. And then he steps outside. She's like, "What the fuck you think you going?"
I was
Your
right
brother's
on
not
the bed.
by.
Jeff
You gotta
White
do
knew
something,
snoo.
so you jump.
I enjoyed it so far. I thought the
Yeah,
first two issues
it's been
were
good. I like it.
good.
There's a power struggle and apocalypse going on. We got
I didn't love the first issue. It because again, I didn't know the backstory, so I felt
Yeah.
a little lost at times. So I freely admit that. This kind of picked things up a little bit more for the casual.
But the interior art is beautiful in this. I mean,
Yes, again, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that big bar, that was one of my favorite panels of like the week inside. Like that.
and I trust in Ram V, so I will be
Yeah,
continue
I like
reading
Ram V
this.
as well.
So I want to see where this goes and who takes over being overlord of apocalypse over there. Since what's his name is dead.
Why is that guy gonna look like Ocean Mantis?
He's
The guy
dead.
who, the guy, remember
Dead.
the dude right there? The guy.
Darkseid's not dead. He's in the future. We saw him.
Oh, that's right. He's in you
He's
sure
in
he's
the
in
Death
the
Legion.
Yeah.
Darkseid is.
Shh, he's dead. Shh. Remember
John
when
Boland's gonna be, and John Boland's gonna be freaking Darkseid. He's gonna play Thanos and Darkseid. The DCU. Gonna be.
You sure you weren't watching Orgasmo?
Yeah.
Stunt.
what are you watching, Degrassi?
He's watching some kind of.
I'm still waiting for Miracle Man to gain some more weight.
He ain't gonna be able to
He
escape.
is a little skinny.
He is
He's the master of escape. You gotta be.
flexible.
Yeah, you gotta be bendy.
A little
Like
wiry.
You got to be able to bend from the backside.
I don't know about all that, Tom.
All right. Jeez. Anyway, moving away from Dom bending back, we got Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum #1 kicks off a new event,
That's a new color.
reunites the Green Lantern Corps. The Guardians are back, and Guy Gardner's getting his face smashed in again, once again.
The artwork looks pretty cool. I like the artwork of the
The
comic.
artwork was good.
John
Yeah,
Boyette.
All the batteries are destroyed except for the Green Lantern battery. So all of the powers are running amok. So they gotta tame them because people are just getting powers for no reason.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, I dipped on this book. I did not read this book.
I read it. I did read it, but I will admit I didn't get a chance to finish the event. But they did a good job at least wrapping up the event here to give me a sense of what happened. It's like, oh yeah, we took care of that Civil Core thing. So
Yeah.
I was able to
Civil Core
follow
thing.
along with the story, and yeah, seems interesting. The whole there's only one book is kind of an interesting concept too. I didn't know much about this character here. Carol's ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance.
Yeah, I mean, I had a loose knowledge because again, been loosely in and out on Green Lantern lately, but he seems like a good, an interesting character to go and dig for. You guys like digging back issues? Go dig for his first. It's not that hard to find.
A lot of smoke around him at all times.
Yeah, was it 13's his first as Sorrow, and Green Lantern 2, I think, is his first as
Maybe.
the character. Anyway, just books.
Yeah. They're
Just
not that
books.
expensive.
If you like reading and catching up and tying stuff in, that's what you're looking for.
And I'm all for anybody's punching Guy Gardner in the face.
Huh.
That's myself. Just saying. He's an asshole.
Yeah, but at least he doesn't have the bowl cut anymore.
There's a bowl cut? Well, he got a decent haircut now, so that's good.
A nice little flat top rocking.
Yeah. Well, he's got it all spiked up. He
Yeah.
still has the sleeveless vest jacket like he's LA Knight, but
He's
It was nice to see all the lanterns.
ready to
together.
dance with the vacuum cleaner in Kid and Play.
there you go.
Maybe Kyle Renner gets some more screen time in the next series. So
Just don't make him some other weird ass character.
yeah, I know.
Like, leave Kyle alone. Just let him be a Green Lantern for a while. Let's make him the White
He's
Lantern.
Ion. He's a white
Let's call him Ion.
Ion.
Leave him alone.
Badassatron.
All right. Next up, we have Joe's Doolin said so because he doesn't like
Yes.
my picks. He's doing his own picks.
I don't mind your picks. I just like to throw some other things out there.
You criticize some of my picks. Just saying.
Pin Apocalypse 1 is coming out this week. That 1 in 25 is all the covers are great on it, by the way.
A lot of
I have-
homages.
I have no clue how the actual book is going to be, but the covers are fantastic. And 1 in 25 was just a gorgeous book.
Hey, it's a Whatnot book.
Yeah, it is. Up on FOC, Jump Scare 1. That's a Colin Bunn book. It gives you number 1. Covers look kind of fun. It gives you superhero and horror blended together. So,
If
Something
there's
to
one
look
thing
forward to.
Bunn can do, he can deliver a first issue like nobody's business.
Yep.
I'm
That
not
is true.
saying he can finish every series he starts, but damn it, he can start a lot of them.
yeah, good luck finding that Pin Apocalypse for cheap. It's not. I don't think it's going to be an easy book to find, the 125. But
Yeah, I
Again,
didn't look at the numbers. I did do. I have pre-planned my Wednesday watch list for tomorrow.
I had
all
trouble
the
finding. I had trouble several months ago when I
She got big
tried to
feet, though.
find it.
She got big feet. You look at the feet. The
Yeah,
feet look more
perspective.
like
You don't have feet.
look at Joe Doolin's up there.
Their feet are closer to you, and their head's further away. It's like
Yeah, I know.
on the side of that
Perspective.
Mississippi Bell, just on the side of the aircraft.
But it's just perfect for Joe.
And
You know
this
how
week, if
you know how you move the angle of your camera when you take D pics? No, I'm kidding.
Man.
I'm kidding.
Hey,
it's
listen.
all perspective.
You know,
Get it down near the base.
Get it that route.
and then it looks like something like this up green close.
Why is that thing touching your chin? No.
And then for New Comic Book Day, Schmolky has 7 Years in Darkness, year 2, number 4, which I think is the last in the series, which closes out this series. 7 Years in Darkness covers are just always really beautiful covers, and not always the easiest to come by floating around
Yeah.
in stores. So,
I like Schmalky.
Yeah.
Was it Electric Black? I remember.
Yeah.
And what was
Yeah.
it? There was wasn't there like a Raven book too? You did.
yes,
I don't
there
know.
was. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but yeah,
Yeah, but-
the
Hey,
7 Years in
I
Darkness
like it.
covers are always very pretty.
Yeah, I like it. I like his art.
And it's a series you never know when something like that gets optioned, and hey, you get them out there, you get it cheap, throw it in a box. Plus, it's a decent read. So we got this week.
Yeah, just go buy it for cover. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Buy a book just to buy a book.
I do it all the time.
It's better to pre-order or buy the day they come out than on the secondary market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're waiting for, hey, maybe I can get this whole series for $5, then that's different. If you can buy lots and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a
these
different type of
things-
shopping.
Yeah.
We speaking of which, we have there's a 1 in 25 of our book when we get to FOC, and pre-orders are anywhere from $115 to $200.
Oh yeah, you told that's when you sent me earlier.
Bad. Don't ruin the show.
I'm not saying
Dom.
anything. I'm not saying it's when you sent me earlier.
Yeah,
showed-
the one I told you
Yeah.
earlier.
I'm not saying anything. Hey, listen, I know
Yeah.
better.
One
I
in
know
20
better.
But one.
Do you?
Maybe.
All right, let's move on.
Or did he just stop you?
I did stop him. We know
So,
we.
he could have just stopped me.
You
Maybe.
ruined
I
everything.
know.
Is it?
Let's go. The part of the show where we look at the top 10, well, my top 10 favorite covers of New Comic Book Day this week.
Kind of want some
At number-
Cheetos now.
Yes.
I know that's why I did it.
But then you got the finger problem. I
there's
have
no
seen people.
comics.
I've seen the most brilliant thing. I think it was in a movie or a TV show. Somebody was eating them with chopsticks, and I was like,
Chopsticks.
Jesus Christ,
Oh,
that is
yeah, I
the most
saw that.
brilliant thing I've ever seen.
I just do
At
the
number
bag stuff
10.
in his mouth. That's
We got
Ooh.
Amazing Spider-Man 66, the 1 in 25.
I
Sam
shouldn't
Neill
watch
said-
this. You're gonna influence my picks,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna have to play that game. I had it too.
Order 66.
I like Chris Samney too.
We're in the same
Yeah.
channel. Who cares? I like this cover, even though I don't know. Maybe a sun or a moon needed to be behind Spider-Man in the background a little something.
It's a fine Spider-Man
No,
cover.
trade dress fills it fine.
Do I want to go out on a 1 in 25 on?
You can get this for like $15 though.
For now.
Do I want to spend $15 for it?
No, I still don't want to spend $15.
That's cheap, man.
Like I said, I like Samney. I like Samney a lot. I like the cover. I just I get more and more picky about ratios nowadays.
Yeah, same. Because this is realistically, this is the type of book you can find. You wait, and all of a sudden you find people on eBay is like, why do they have this at auction for 99 cents? And you bid $2.75 and win because it's 1 in 25. I won for $2.75 because nobody cares. Because
it's not like ASM is rare with putting out ratios.
Yeah, you just get the stuff you like later. I'm telling you, just be patient.
And this series is going to end soon anyway.
This is Bruce's channel, LC.
Who's this? Hello, whose channel is this? This is Kingdom of Nerds, right here.
That's the boss right there.
Yeah, I'm the boss. I'm a boss on this channel.
I'm here with no responsibilities. I don't got to run any decks or show any materials.
It's fun, isn't it?
I just get to hang out.
You don't have to time stuff and make sure things is up.
Listen, Bruce, we're like this. I did my part. Pete goes, I do my part. Joe goes, I do my part. And I go, I ain't do shit.
What Tom's life feels like. I get it. I can just be myself and have fun.
There you go.
Mama Bear, you still here? If you're still here, please put the link for the channel in the chat for Renovision and Kingdom of Nerds for anyone that hasn't subscribed to either channel.
Do it.
So we do this every Sunday. I'm here every Sunday doing this, me and Joe. And usually Thade, but Thade not feeling good. So at number 9. Do I have a 9? I have a 9. I didn't want to do this, but I do like this cover. Wolverine Revenge Red Band, number 4, the 1 in 25. Stephanie Hans incentive.
I love Hans. I'm tired of EC
but
homages.
Which book did this homage? I had to go and figure it out. I had to go find it.
I was waiting for you to tell me.
I do. I know it because I did find it.
What book is it?
Did it have the square boxes in it, or did it have the round? I guess it would have had.
I think it had the round though. I think it had the round because if I'm not mistaken, I think this was Tales from the Crypt 12? 22. Nope. Rectangle boxes. I brought it up because I got this ready for my thing tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 22. And it was the rectangles.
I changed my avatar just for Thade.
You mean Kyle?
Yeah.
I was gonna do a stick with Matt. Just come on and just call him Kyle the whole show.
Yo, Tate, feel better, man.
Yeah, there you go. If you're watching my channel, you're not subscribed to Renovision, what are you doing with your life? Please subscribe to Renovision.
Hopefully they're doing something very important in their lives.
In the private chat,
yeah.
you can show the original.
Dom got some Star Wars stuff to talk about soon.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Oh,
I gotta fucking say it.
What is this Star Wars stuff you speak of?
The original does have the square boxes.
There we go. The original cover.
Why does he look like fucking Norman Osborn?
What?
You look like Norman Osborn, the guy.
It looked more like
I'll take the Feldstein cover. I'll take the Feldstein cover over the Hans cover.
Well, like he dug a little hole in the sand and was doing his own little business before the zombie came up. It's like, what are you doing?
No, he got like a hole in the sand. I bet if he moves, it's gonna be like a hole.
Did he drop in for a cold one?
Yeah,
or something.
Yeah, I just think they've overdone the EC homages.
They beat that dead horse 5 issues ago. It's already done.
Come on, King Photo Man. I like you, man. Come on. Why does everybody hate me? What the hell? What did I do?
Because they like me. That's why.
Man.
At number 8. Green Arrow number 20, the Deodato variant. I
bad.
like this cover a lot.
It's Green
It's an
Arrow.
open order cover. It's very nice.
You
I like
follow Deodato on IG?
No, I haven't.
No.
Oh yeah, he does. You'll see him do some he'll do some sketch work, and then he'll be exercising randomly and stuff. it's a fun follow.
I gotta follow Mike.
Really, Deodato, he's like the whole family involved. It's pretty fun.
Dom talk about Star Wars stuff. I'm shocked.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
All right, and number 7. Creep Show number 5, the 1 in 10 Beach Incentive. A little zombie sports vampires. I don't know what they are.
I normally enjoy Steve Beach covers, but
I think he's doing the sports kind of old Sports Illustrated kind of throwback thing, I guess.
is that supposed to be UNC Jordan?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
that's a cool cover though.
Yeah, number 18.
Whose head did he knock off? One of the Twin
Oh,
Towers?
that's Patrick Ewing.
That's not Georgetown.
Yeah, that's
No,
not Georgetown at all.
It looks like Patrick Ewing. Just
No, it's supposed to be Dominique Wilkins. It looks like the Figured Hawk colors.
I don't care what anybody says. Wilkins should have beat Jordan in that slam dunk competition in 1987.
That's true.
Yeah, I do agree. I had Dominique Wilkins poster up in my room. I love
Yeah,
it.
you can't pull the foul line dunk off twice in the same competition to get 50 both times. You can't do the same dunk over and over again. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Just saying.
At number 6.
Thank you.
Orc Spears Monsters number 2, the second print. I like it.
Remember,
Colorized version of the
remember this?
interior panel.
Interior page.
remember I ruined this when Mark Spears was on there. I was like, yeah, he killed friggin'
Zoltar?
yeah. He's like, you gotta be quiet. You couldn't say that. Remember that? I read the book. I was like, oh shit, that was good, man. I know. I like this. That's pretty cool.
I was doing Zoltar from the big movie.
I want to be.
Well, listen, okay, aside, I like the way this series is and the way it's structured, the story, the artwork, everything is like all cylinders with the Monsters books. And that, and it's also, like I said, it's the story, it's a driven story comic too. It's not just the artwork, and that's what makes it amazing. And
all right, believe the human highlight film alone.
All right, moving on to number 5. Catwoman 72, the 1 in 25 Forbes incentive.
Hey, Kings.
Every-
Marco and I stole Spears on Wednesday, so
Yeah.
he was hanging out with us on Renovision on Wednesday.
I don't think you stole him.
He just decided to pop. I was like, "You want to come by? Come on by."
we relocated him. That was it. We like go to freaking tax show, and you kept him hostage for 4 hours. I heard.
Meow.
No, he man, Mark could talk.
Mark likes to talk.
Mark's
a fun guest to have on
You're
because
more
he's
than
the
welcome. Come
easiest
on.
guest possible to have on.
we went another 90 minutes after we signed off. We were still chatting away.
I had to
gotta
tap
go.
out. I had to tap out.
Bruce started it. I was like, thank God somebody said I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed.
But I do love having him on because he is one of the easiest guests to possibly
Yes, he's
have on.
a great guy. Great. He's fun to talk to.
All these Catwoman covers, by the way, in 72 are good.
Oh, 72? Yeah.
They are.
They
all
kind
pretty
of
good.
hit it out of the park with this one. Because normally you're like, oh, I like this one. These are okay, but they're all good.
Yeah, there's a Cho and Ikajur.
The sweater variant.
Oh, the sweater. Yeah, that's right. I got the sweater variants in a whole separate category.
They're all good this week. So
yeah,
you could pick your poison with Catwoman this week.
At number 4. Phoenix number 7, the 1 in 50 Ijikuri incentive. I like this cover a lot.
I
do too.
I've gravitated more toward liking Omare more than Ejikuri.
Let me ask you a question: who wins with the big swords, Magic or her?
Absolute Wonder Woman.
Absolutely. not.
Because she got her own big sword now.
Cloudwinds.
Yeah,
Cloudwinds.
Cloud.
Because I see this and it feels a little too Art Jeremy for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, they're from the same tree.
Yep, they are.
In the same house. But my only problem with this book is that you can just get the trade dress, which is not that obtrusive, for a lot cheaper. That's all.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with the trade dress on this one.
Yeah, the trade dress will be fine. And number 3. My favorite of the covers, Dr. Doom, Rocket number 1, the 1 in 25 Yoon incentive.
His mask just doesn't look right.
It's
Looks fine.
no, I'm also there's something.
It's some off.
It's something not working. I think it's just the sharp contrast of how very clear Doom and Rocket are to the shadowed background. Like there's no bleed into shadow. It's just Rocket pops. Black background. There's shadow. You see his whole head. Shadow background.
Yeah, I don't understand this series, but it's something.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine this. Could you imagine following like a show or something following these two?
Yeah.
Like now we'll do Downey and Downey and Bradley Cooper. They're just doing a show.
Just doing a show.
It's the misadventures of
just
Doom
a little
and
odd
Rocket
couple, little odd couple sitcom.
Yeah,
on
like,
Disney
I
Plus.
don't know what would this be about. Would they be handling like Latverian business? Would they be out on the street? Like what would go on here?
He's Doom's new bodyguard.
I don't even know what this title's about.
I don't know. They just throw Doom in a book, throw it on a rack, have him team up with everyone.
Yeah, why not Doom and Groot?
Doom and Groot. I like that. At number 2. Deadly Tales of Gunslinger number 2, the Spears variant.
That's a good horror cover.
Yep.
Yeah.
I like the horse.
Yeah, horse ain't bad. To be fair, I just don't like the Gunslinger Spawn's hat. He just looks goofy with that hat. Like who would really walk around with that hat?
It's
too high.
It's
like
clearance issues.
This is like a huge brim with a big wiener on top of his head.
Every tree would just knock it off every time.
Like I don't know. That's my only problem with it.
And the number 1 book of New Comic Book Day. Fantastic Four 28 Momoko variant.
It is a winner.
It is a winner.
All right. I feel good. You don't have a lot of the books that I picked.
I mean, of all the Rivals books,
They're a couple. Don't get me wrong, couple. But
of all the Rivals books so far, I'd have to say this is the winner.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rivals? Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Because a lot of even like
There's
the Venom
design
the Venom
variant,
one was
basically.
awful.
Yeah.
The Venom one was just like it literally was like a sketch design, like somebody just doodling on it.
Yeah, there's just the design variants, basically.
Yeah, King4, that's his daughter.
With the Galactus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Galactica. Yeah, she has existed before now. I'm not saying she's a great character and the most original idea in the world, but she is not new.
She's a fun huntable character, though.
Yeah.
Because there's not that much.
I get that reference, Terry. I get that reference.
Yeah. And
You gotta
that
be
is
of a certain age to get the
cover.
hankering for a hunk of cheese reference.
And that is the hot covers of this week. Moving on to
Could have went with the
some graded video games. Play at your own risk. I could have gone with what, Pete? Sorry about that.
the Twinkie dude. Yeah,
Oh,
Twinkie guy. He also has a pretty hat too.
He did. And a
first
lasso. He
up
had a
we
lasso,
have
too.
Pokemon Go version CGC 9.2, released in 1999 for Game Boy Color, sold for $425.
Shit.
Boy, you Pokemon fans.
Hey man, Costco's are going crazy.
You know what I did with this?
What you did to this?
I rented this game for free because I used to work in college. I worked at Blockbuster. I rented a Game Boy, and I rented, I think, the gold version, and was it a silver version that came with
Silver.
this? I believe I
It's
rented
silver.
both of these, and I took them with us on our road trip to Fort Lauderdale to play in the car, like as we were driving down there for spring break, because I was in college. Maybe it wasn't gold. Maybe maybe it was red and something before that, because now I'm looking at the date. The date might not match because it probably was 99, but it would have had to have been in the spring. I don't know, but it at least brought back that memory, which put a smile on my face.
Bruce has been messing with his PC. I like the new graphic. Thank my video design coordinator, producer over there. Too much soup. You
much
rented
soup.
a Game Boy for you broke.
Nah, I doesn't have a Game Boy in college. What the fuck was I gonna do with it?
Yeah. Everything is getting graded now, even cereal boxes. That is true.
Apart from that, like I was saying, Kings, like I didn't have to pay for it because I worked there, so I borrowed it and then brought it back.
I remember going to buy. What was the last video game I rented? Probably Mortal Kombat for Sega Genesis.
Mm. I used to
Remember
love
everybody was
rent
waiting
games
to rent
all the
that
time.
game.
Any get a chance?
Then we have Tax Avoiders. CGC 8.5 sealed, released in 1982 for the Atari 2600, sold for $450.
Okay.
Yeah, never heard
Now,
of this game.
Did you have to be? I guess my question: were you the tax avoider in the game, or were you the IRS chasing the tax avoider?
No, I think you had to be the avoid. You had to be that
You had to be the
weird
avoider.
green guy avoiding the forms. I'm assuming the forms dropping from desk to desk. I
2600.
In the immortal words of Marco, pay your taxes.
There were such great weird Atari games out there.
I know. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I played the shit out of my Atari.
I know. I did too.
Mega Force.
I played River
Mr.
Raid
Command.
for hours.
River Raid was amazing.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, Asteroids, Missile Command.
We get into the pitfalls and
Oh God. All
I'll go to
right.
the Commodore 64. We still want to keep going because I played a shit ton of those too.
Oh yeah,
And then
I had so many
Jordan
bootleg
versus
games on
Bird.
that. Oh, Jordan vs. Bird was great. Spy Hunter.
Oh, Spy Hunter. What about like
I had
summer games?
Ghostbusters. Oh, summer games. I did.
Summer
The
games.
first
are always fun.
Ghostbusters game on.
You're running. You got to jiggle the stick
Yeah.
back and forth. You're running.
Bump and Jump. So many good games. Next up, what do we have here? What else we have? We have Super Mario Maker VGA 9.5 mint seal, released in 2015 for the Wii U, sold for $500. A lot of those Wii U games weren't. There weren't a lot of those printed because no
Yeah,
one
Wii U
they
kinda
weren't
sucked.
sold. No one. Yeah, Wii U sucked.
It just did. To be fair, apart from being bigger, I don't see what the Switch 2 is really bringing to the table.
Yeah.
Well, you get to slap your joysticks on the side now.
Well,
Instead
you
of
can do that
sliding
in the, you
right
can do
in
that in
the
the other Switch.
Instead of sliding them in, I could just slap it.
Oh, you can
on the
slap them
side.
instead of sliding them in. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's huge. Somebody said we're talking about it on X that this is going to be the console that gives kids carpal tunnel because how big the controllers are.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm playing a game. What's it look like I'm doing?
yeah, that's it.
I can see it now. Those things that want to get snatched by
It negates
criminals.
the joy of having something small to take with you somewhere
Mm,
when it gets so large.
yeah.
Yeah, and the
PlayStation.
more power in a handheld, the less of a charge it holds. Because the Steam Deck battery life sucks.
Does it? I don't got one.
2 hours, maybe. maybe 2 hours. Wii Sports. Hey, Dave's collection. What's going on? Good evening, good people.
Yeah, Dave.
Then we have, what do we have? Spider-Man CGC 9.2 seal, but an SNES sold for $1,375.
I love how it looks like he's beating up old ladies.
Hell yeah. Give me that rye, you old bag.
It's my chocolate babka.
Why'd you leave me, Aunt May? Why'd you leave me?
I don't know. I love Super Nintendo.
Switch 2 looks overhyped. Yeah, Switch just looks like a Steam Deck. That's all it does.
Who would have friggin' thought that video games were worth so much goddamn money, sealed up and friggin' graded and all that shit? You know,
People that held onto them.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
I still refuse to believe there's not warehouses out there.
Dom,
sitting
it's
with
the same.
sealed
What
stuff.
same could be said for toys. Like, why
I
do you leave
know,
it sealed?
I know, but toys are one thing, but video
No.
games are another, man. As a
Yeah.
collectible.
They're not though. It came to the same mentality. It was either the people who were lucky enough to find overstock that didn't sell. It's still sealed.
I know, yeah. And I know when you play the toy, if you open them, you play with them, this and
You
that.
got the toy for Christmas. You didn't leave it in the box.
Oh, no, that shit was open in the hobby. That was every freaking thing.
Yeah, you're
Every,
playing with it.
yeah.
Unless you got that shit as an adult. And most stores,
I still remember the day I had the symbiote Spider-Man from Secret Wars figures right in my drawer. It was packaged in a package, everything. My friggin' cousin went into my drawer, opened it up, and was playing with it. And I'm like, what the hell?
he's like, I wanted to see the shield.
Wait, so let me
Toys
get
up for
this straight.
playing.
Let me get this straight. Your cousin went in your drawers and was playing with it.
No, we went into the drawer, not my drawers. Come on.
Oh, okay.
No, I had it.
Okay,
I had the
misunderstood
friggin'
you.
figure. I had the figure in my damn friggin' my top drawer. He went in the drawer, opened it, and it was like, God damn, man. I got pissed off.
Why
Because I
didn't you
kept
open
sealed.
it?
What?
Why didn't you open it?
No, because I had it sealed. I wanted to keep it in the package.
How old were you?
Oh, this was like fucking
45.
exactly.
No, this would have been
No,
19,
actually, no,
this would have been
actually, in my
1984, 1985.
in my 30s.
You
So
weren't. Oh, wait, you had a sealed one? Well, you didn't have it from when you were
yeah. So he opened it up, and my cousin, his mother was like, "Hey, it's okay." He opened it up. I'm like, "No, it's not okay."
Oh, that's a different story. I'm thinking of this story. This is 1985, and your cousin, who's a year younger than you, opened up your fucking.
Yeah.
No. He's younger than me. He's in his 30s right now. So when he was a kid, and when I had figures still in my packages, and I had stuff like that, and he opened it up.
92, I was 16, maybe.
Shit, I was kicking off high school.
He was a child.
92?
I wasn't.
He was a child.
Yeah, I'm
So
about to
when
beat
we're
the
talking
shit
about
out of him.
92.
I was
It was
in the
between 8th
middle.
and 9th grade for me.
I was in the middle of high school.
If there was a flight of stairs, down the stairs he goes.
And the last graded video game for this segment, Super Mario 3 Water 9.4 A+ Steel, released in 1988, sold for $3,000.
Yo, that
Seven-
game is still available at the game
$50.
store near my house. They had that game for $19.99.
What do you mean?
What are you
That
talking
game, Mario 3. There's a store that I seen that game in right now for $19.99. Sealed.
about? Go buy it. Why are you still sitting here?
I didn't know that was that much money.
Why don't you just buy it just for it's $20? Like, shit,
I don't have a
Mario.
game system.
Who cares? It's Super Mario
You're not
3.
buying it to play it.
Just instinct alone should have told you this is probably worth more than $20.
You don't have it on your.
I could be exaggerating with the $20, but I saw this fucking game sealed up.
Well, yeah, that's the
They,
thing.
they
You
don't. They don't have it
still
on
up,
your
and then you
knockoff
go to-
emulator. Your Nintendo emulator that you just bought.
No,
And
the
like
problem
I
is you
said-
probably saw it sealed up, and then you go to ask the guy, "How much is that?" It's $1,000. And you go, "Oh, okay."
And like Marco
That's
has
why
said,
nobody's
many
buying.
hookers, $20 is $20. I was 17, the youngest brother found my complete Mint Power of the Force collection. And my dad let him open them. Don't
All of
leave your toys at home when you go away to college.
Oh man, he would have been destroyed. Destroyed.
Oh my god.
Hey,
that's
to be
horrible.
fair, I let all my stuff go in college too. I thought at that point you would think it would be like, all right, they would have been worth something. At the time when I was in college, that stuff wasn't worth shit.
I let all mine go right after college because I needed more drinking money.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I let it go during college for drinking.
That's why I got sealed stuff here. No one's opening this shit.
Yeah. All my toys I left at my
Come
parents.
on, Giggles, open it
like,
all.
I gotta buy
Open
it
it all,
Hey,
Giggles.
don't give her any ideas. Don't give her any ideas.
All right, let's move on to some Silver Age heritage sales that went on this week or the prior week.
Silver Age.
Silver Age.
Fuck you. Yo, she said she already started. Fuck you. Yeah, I'll do that shit.
Oh,
I think I did all. I might have did all DC keys. Maybe I don't know how that happened.
Every time he pisses you off, Giggles, just open up one action figure.
We got Batman
Really?
189,
Yeah.
CGC 9.4 off white pages, sold for $3,480. There are currently 2,308 graded
that's a
with
lot.
8 and a 9.8 on the census.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But this is-
That's not what you care about it.
This is what first Silver Age
The
appearance
box.
of Scarecrow.
Yes, first
I don't
Silver
like.
Age.
I mean,
I guess.
I like
I
first
think it's
Silver
some-
Age appearances.
at some point where I think once we get older and we're down the line, be like new 52 first appearance character is gonna be like call down.
Modern age appearance of Scarecrow.
Well, I mean, the thing was, for the longest time, Gold Age first appearances were just way out of everybody's price range. So everyone gravitated toward, first Silver Age appearance, because there were gaps a lot of times.
Yep,
with a lot of these
exactly.
characters. And a lot of times these books, a handful of years back, were reasonable for first Silver Age appearances. Especially old DC stuff. You had to hold on to DC stuff for 60 years before you saw a bump in some of these books.
Yeah, nobody liked that checkerboard at the top. Now, ooh, now
Yeah.
the checkerboard.
Checkerboard, let's go. First appearance of New 52 Lobo. No, I know.
Oh yeah, nice.
No.
And especially if it's Batman and his Rogues Gallery in Silver Age, if you're getting those first silver appearances, they're decent, especially in high grade. They're good books. They're good solid books.
Yeah, well, that
Next
really
up.
that's all that matters. Batman.
Raven the Bold 28, CGC
Maybe
4.0, cream to off white pages sold for $2,640. There are 1,634 on the census. 9.6 being the highest graded copy. That's down a lot.
That's a 4.0.
This book reminds me of an LCS that was closest to my parents' house, and they had a raw copy of Raven Bold 28 just up on the wall. And I always
Up on the wall,
I would look at it
fading
every
in the
week.
sun.
I would look at it every week going, one day I'll buy it.
Hey, did anybody ever see the Funko Pop the Funko Pop comic book cover thing that came out? They had the little versions of Funko Pops inside there, and they had the comic in there.
What
That
comic?
came out.
Oh,
What comic are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about the comic, the Funko Pop comic covers that they had. They
Yeah,
had this.
yeah.
Oh, you're saying there was the Funko Pops and then
Yeah,
they had
Funko Pop
comic-
cover that came out.
Raven
Yeah.
the Bold in the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starfish. It's another phrase for butthole. Is there any connection? No? I know I don't get the line exactly right, but
First Silver Age butthole appearance.
Suicide Squad's been on a lot lately. So
It has. Then we have
did I do a dance, Ed?
Detective Comics 359.
Checkerboard.
CGC
Maybe the
7.5.
chubby checker I was doing.
For 1380. There are 3,561 graded copies, 4.98 on the census.
And there's 3,561 different colors of purple on each issue of that book.
Different
I've never
shades.
seen
That
two of
is
that
right.
books that have the same color of purple in that background.
Yeah. This one's
Very
kind
cool.
of a bit of a California raisins purple.
Yeah.
Huh.
But literally, this
Very
book,
senior
every
nerd.
time I see
Hey,
it,
Sabrina Carpenter's hot.
different color background.
Yeah, she's a child. Stop that.
She's young, though, but
She's a child.
Yeah.
she's cute.
I can't say that because I think my son likes her. And
Yeah.
that's weird.
Wasn't she on Disney?
Sorry,
Disney show?
it's cute.
What do they call if you're a fan of hers? They got a name apparently.
They got Swifties for Taylor Swift.
I know
I'm
they
not-
got 50 for Taylor Swift, but he
Yeah.
said something. I don't remember what the term was.
Woodies?
Something. I might have to ask my wife.
Every groupie group has its
Well,
own name.
I can ask him. Wait, it's only 8:46. I can go ask him. You guys keep talking about this book. I'll be right back.
This is important.
Jeff bought a good-looking purple book from 1965. Hey, Cody, what's going on, buddy? T-Swizzle if you're close.
You see, he has Commander Cody's thing. That's a freaking clone trooper, Commander Cody. That is thing that I like his name, Commander Cody.
And I don't mind this book at this price point. I don't think it's
Yeah, this is a great price. I've seen people ask like 2,000 for a 7.
What's the term?
Carpentees for you
What?
for you youngins out there. Apparently the Carpentees are what the kids call them.
Carpentees?
Often
That's a
teased.
terrible name.
Carpentries. And listen, I'd rather have Swifties. Yeah, you know.
That's a terrible
Yes, sir.
name. Sounds like we should all join a union.
Damn. She's like this. My wife just turned around and goes, "You sound like you should all join a union, Carpentries." That's funny.
Dom, Swift might be out of range for you.
Yeah.
You got to follow.
The tree's
My
coming
buddy
down.
had a rule. You got to do half your age plus 7. That's the lowest you can go.
I don't know, but don't you add some
After
points
age
on because
plus
she's
7.
been run through by Kelsey
Yeah, but-
now?
Isn't she like 36 or something?
But let me ask you a question. But the Taylor Swift is now in the 30s. So
Yeah.
All right, do half your age plus 7. What could you go do?
Oh, she's too old.
Then she's in
Oh.
range. She's fine then.
That's what Leonardo DiCaprio said about
Yeah,
his last
but-
girlfriend.
how old is Sabrina Carpenter?
20 something. She's like 26.
And how old was the dude that she was dating that cheated on her?
Like 31.
Doesn't
he was
matter,
like
it's
in
not
his
two.
late 30s. So
No, he's like 31. Come on.
no, he's not.
You
He's in
could
late
still- you
30s.
could probably date that dude. He still probably fits in your range
No,
of half.
but he looks like no, but he looked like he'd been
The
punched
guy
in
is
the
in
face a
your
couple
age.
times.
He's not.
Yeah, but then he wound up dating another girl that.
Oh, you're a hater.
Yeah, I'm a
You're
hater because the fact is that she was cute and the other girl was cute.
He's well below your range though, Dom.
Yeah,
I
Dom.
find it amusing, Dom.
They like
It's
dad bods
worked up by
anyway,
who,
so it doesn't matter.
Sabrina Carpenter's dating.
Yeah, How does he know this stuff? Moving on.
Yes,
Green
Half plus
Lantern
7.
59. CGC 9.4 off white pages. Off white to white pages.
White people.
Sold for 1,680. A total of 1,856 on the census.
Starts off
790.
like a dick and never stopped. Never stopped.
You know what's weird? He didn't have the haircut then.
Nope.
He chose the bowl cut
He
later.
chose the bowl cut. That was
Wait,
a
was he a
choice.
natural? Was he a natural ginger before he became like? Because his hair looks.
Yeah,
yellow.
look at that.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but in the movie now, the Superman movie, he looks like it's yellow. His hair,
He
blonde.
does kind of look more blonde, more strawberry blonde than.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because that probably worked better with Fillion.
You know,
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
complexion.
Look, see, the Degrassi is true. Look what he says.
Oh, jeez. Get out
Yeah.
of here.
No, it's true.
Oh,
It is
come
true.
on.
Come on.
What do you mean? It is true.
She likes dad bods and freaking people that are older. Like,
That's not a
money.
dad bod.
Dick Van Dyke is in his fucking.
He's almost 100.
99.
Oh, you said Dick Van Dyke.
Oh, no, I don't know about that.
That's what they talking about. Dick Van Dyke. Come on.
Oh, I don't
You
want
see?
to talk about
Oh, my
the
God.
Yo, yo,
The Carpenters or
uh,
Carpenters. But I know they're called.
wait, William Shatner. Yes, William Shatner.
Oh, he could get it.
Almost.
William Shatner.
Also in his
I
90s.
think in his mind somewhere he has a chance.
He could get it.
What the hell was her name?
Who?
Who's the name of like the pinup model who started dating that billionaire who was like in his 80s, 90s?
Well, Selma Hayek.
Amber-
Selma
Amber-
Hayek's dating
No,
a
no,
dude.
Amber
And
Nicole, Amber Nicole Smith.
Yeah.
And Nicole, yeah.
And
And
then
Nicole
So yeah, and Nicole Smith.
Anna
She
Nicole
was,
Smith.
That guy was what a tragic
yo,
story.
that,
whole
that
thing
dude,
was.
friggin' one pump, he died of a heart attack.
That's not how that happened, Dom.
You're disgusting.
She was built
He is
appropriately.
disgusting. Thank you. I agree. All right, moving on from Carrot Top.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
they were oversized. It looked like she was hiding two dodgeballs in her t-shirt. It was
I
just
know
too
she
much.
was. Yo,
Too
much.
That's right to Joe Doolin's heart, right there.
No, too
Showcase
much.
number
I
one
need to leave this
from
alone.
1956, a CGC 7.5, cream to off-white pages, sold for 1920. There are a total 146 graded. The highest known graded copy is a
Bruce,
9.0.
really? You think this was an appropriate book given the time of what we're dealing with out in California?
It's
You wanted to
been a
put
week.
fire starters
Spec-
in here.
It's been a
Spec.
week.
Spec.
People have moved on. It's all about the TikToks and stuff.
I know. I'm
crying.
just
It
Flying
still amazes
videos.
me that a 7.5 of Showcase 1 is still under
Dirt
$2,000.
cheap.
Showcase
Yeah.
is such a weird series. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, here's your first Silver Age book, and it's your first Silver Age Flash. It's ridiculous.
and then meanwhile, well, they're firefighters. This one-
Firefighters, Angel and Ape. It's an interesting, fun series. Good stuff.
Yeah, and I don't
School
care what
for
Marco
Old
says. That Captain Cold with the big finger is still
Yeah.
not a good go.
Yep.
Nope, no big finger for me.
All right, moving on. Superman 199, CGC 9.2, all white to white pages sold for $1,800. Total of 1,517 graded. 9.6, the highest grade. There are 6 copies of that 9.6. And a 9.6.
Everyone loves the race covers.
Everybody loves the race.
Well, how many there's different versions of that race cover too, right? There's
Yeah,
other copies.
Yeah,
right?
they raced like 10 times or something.
Yeah.
yeah. Because there's a facsimile this week for the treasury sized. the
Yeah,
PDF.
yeah.
This is their first race, Dom.
Yeah. This is
The
the
first,
one.
the first,
you
race, the
probably
first
want.
race.
I like how Batman still hates Superman. He's rooting for Flash.
Too bad. Flash's greatest enemy is the curb.
Oh, jeez.
You know what it is? The curb. You fucking it's running.
If you have to explain your joke, Dom, it's not funny.
No, it is funny because you have to sit there. You have to think about it. The mind fuck. Okay, there you go.
It's a way homer. You'll figure that one on your way home.
There you go.
Thanks, Dad. Dad jokes. Showcase number 5 from 1956, a CGC 8.5. Off-white to white pages sold for $3,840. There are 59 graded. 9.4 is the highest grade. There are 2 9.4s on the census.
And I think you guys were talking about it on TAC. It's because you guys went back and read some stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, when we
In
read
tab.
what was that book? Fucking read.
Keep talking.
It's like reading a trade
Shit, what the hell did we read?
when you go back and read these old books because
Oh,
you'll
yeah.
literally
That's
get
right. Yeah, we read the
nine
showcase. We read the
stories,
showcase.
9 stories densely packed with text.
It was like,
Yeah.
what the hell? Like, this is a whole goddamn like trade paperback that they put in here today.
They're
Like they
there's
said,
so much of
chapters.
these. Yeah,
Well, I like this. The showcase presents man hunters. Not even a woman hunter. Man hunters.
Well, look, it's Dick Tracy. He's about to throw that fucker off the top of the water tower. Curious George is watching on as the man with the yellow hat is committing murder.
And actually, that book actually fits the narrative of what's going on in the world today. Man hunter.
What are you talking about? What are you out there cruising? What's going on? Now?
I'm just saying it explains what's going on. Nah, but these old books I like for one reason: the color. The colors pop. Like Dick Tracy's yellow,
right.
the yellow and the showcase and the thing.
But yeah, I mean, I was joking about the Howl book earlier, like being it's a lot of words, and Joe called it dense. He's right with these old school showcase. They really are.
they cram
Yeah,
a
there's a
lot
lot
of
to
shit
read.
in there.
You got your money for you got your 10 cents worth.
Yeah, you did.
And the thing is, you like each chapter would just be like 5.
That's a book.
pages
Like that's a whole comic.
or so.
if not
But it
more.
was there was a lot of dialogue crammed in there. That's where you got a lot of these characters introduced in the back chapters.
And then they mixed in little side stories, and it was like, "What is this?" It's like it's an advertisement.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got an advertisement. This is also a side story featuring like a mystic monkey.
Oh yeah,
Mystic Monkey. Hey, that's
Wow.
just
all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
In there. But that's the way Golden Age books were too. You just had
But the
so
Golden Age
much
books, the colors on the Golden
crammed
Age
in.
books are so that if they're freaking held to
That's
the
because they
highest.
use lead.
Yeah, I know now the fucking shit's coming out of it right.
It
But-
died early using lead in their paint.
You look at the goddamn book. No,
All right,
Al
moving
Pacino.
on.
Degrassi, what the hell are you talking about?
What?
Just
Al Pacino should have replaced Joe.
Because she's got a great ass. You got your head all the way up it.
Al Pacino would have been great. He would have gave it 100%. Unlike
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I think Al Pacino would have played a great Mephisto, and Mark Hamill would have played a great Nightmare. If they had him as Mephisto and freaking Mark Hamill as Nightmare.
You already
Is
played
who?
the devil in a movie.
No, he played the devil. I'm just saying he played the devil.
Wait, who's Mark Hamill?
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah. The freaking
I
goddamn
know Nightmare. That's
Dreams.
like,
the voice.
you
of
just want him
Nightmare.
doing the Joker voice? Is that why you want?
No. Yeah, but he could play Nightmare. He would play the
I've
character.
seen
Nightmare.
Mark Hamill recently. He looks like he should probably play Mole Man. If, he's gonna play.
Pacino
Yeah.
has been lobbying for MC role for years.
Yep.
All right, moving
Well,
on.
He just had a baby. He needs a little
Movie,
needs a little Disney bucks.
No, he's up there with the freaking goddamn Harrison Ford.
Oh, handsome Squidward, Sea Devil's cover. I love it.
Here we go. Sea Devils #1 from 1961. A CGC 90 off-white the white pages sold for $17.70.
That's actually cheap.
There are 324 graded copies. There are 296 on the census.
Some of the best Silver Age DC covers are Sea Devil covers. They have some of the most amazing.
This makes me think of
wonderful
Archer
covers. It's handsome. It's handsome Squidward. It's handsome Squidward from
in the
SpongeBob.
cunts.
All right, gents, I gotta be jumping off in a few.
Yeah, I know.
Just, gotta get ready for the shit show in Marco.
You don't want to get yelled at.
No, I got yelled at the whole fact. Every time I was running late, he's like, "Oh, you're on Bruce's show." Let's go.
Archer is aces. That was
Yeah,
one of my
no,
favorite
it's only a
shows.
few more minutes left. We only got
Yeah.
FOC left. And speaking of which, let's get the FOC. So for FOC this week,
Fuck yeah.
make sure you pre-order for FOC in your online retailers or go into your local comic shop tomorrow to order your FOC books. First up, we have
It was
Aquaman
a little
2,
light. It was a little light.
Lotte variant.
Hmm.
The 1 in 25 LaRocca incentive for Aquaman 2.
Nah.
Glasses.
Is Raquel Welch, by the way, the Lotte?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
DC
1
versus
million
Vampires
DC? Is that what we're looking at?
World War B Darkness and Light #1,
I like
the
that cover.
Galman variant.
I like that DT vampire.
Action Comics 1083, the Clark variant.
Oh,
It's a fun cover.
I like the DC vampires.
Yeah, Wonder Woman is no joke in DC.
Uh, Out of this group, I'm taking the Lotte.
Yeah, I always take the Lotte all day, every day. I do like the Superman cover. It's just a fun little Superman.
That's all
cover,
right.
but it's a Superman cover.
Hey, leave Superman alone.
Yeah.
Then we have Batman and Robin 18, the Olivetti variant. Batman and Robin 18, the Bartling variant. Amazing Spider-Man 66, the
Screw it, I
Becky.
can't get their faces right. We're just putting them in shadow.
Daredevil 18, the Knock
Hey,
variant.
the Spider-Man, is that freaking Firestar? That's Firestar, right?
They're doing Torch variants of
Torch, okay.
characters,
Oh, okay.
Marvel characters.
All right. It
All
looks like, Bruce, thank you for the Daredevil, because now it looks like I can bring back an old favorite of mine for my show, Nut Shot of the Week.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's the gooch.
Rundle, front and center.
Yep.
Then
They're
we
doing
have
pretty cool. I like that cover though.
Doom Academy #1 and 1 in 100 Brown incentive. You get a trade dress of this. Exceptional X-Men 6, the 1 in 100 Lyrics Lee incentive.
Too bad that book's
Miles
garbage.
Morales,
Yeah, I just
number
can't
30,
read anymore.
the 1 in 25 Klein.
They brought back the friggin' the Miles Morales
Brady
buggy.
Buggy?
The Morales buggy.
Spider Buggy.
Spider buggy.
Well, but you got Deadpool in there, so it's just like
X-Force
Of
8,
course
the
it's
1
gonna
in
be silly.
100. And a Cleto incentive.
So
And
wait,
the X-Force looks pretty good.
I
I
guess,
do
is
like
that,
the Spider-Man one.
I guess that since it's X-Force, I'm assuming that's Strife in the background, because I thought it was Hello.
But I do like that Spider-Man cover though.
That's
It looks fun.
That's Hella, right? In the background? Is it?
I thought it was Hella, but then now I'm thinking it's into X-Force. It's probably Strife with the.
Yeah, I walked away from X Force 1. I was like, oh, Forge. No, I won't.
It could be Hella, but then I'm like, well, she's got a
Oh,
very
what's the name too?
solid chin. Then
That's not what's the name? That the Enchantress?
not in front. I'm looking in the background.
No.
No, the background. Oh,
I'm looking at the background head. But yeah, the front kind of looks like a Enchantress with extra arms.
yeah. I don't know.
What's
You know,
going on?
Hey,
no,
man.
it's not extra arms. It's just the she has the cape. The cape is going up. His cape's like the little draping down, and the hands are in the middle.
All right, this grouping, I'm probably taking the hard staring Doom. Yeah, Ryan
Yeah,
Brown's
it's
Doom
decent.
is probably.
I like
my
the
answer.
Spider-Man cover.
It's a solid Doom cover.
Then we have Star Trek Defiant number 24, the 1 in 10.
Another
Okazaki.
Otazaki.
Yeah.
Okazaki's nail it with this.
Power Rangers Prime number 2, the 1 in 25, Mora.
There's two more covers on that Prime.
Godzilla versus America, Chicago number 1, Sealy variant.
I like that cover too.
And the Godzilla versus America, Chicago number 1, the 1 in 50, Burnham incentive.
That's the
I
book
was
you were
talking about this
talking about.
earlier. I meant to say 150. This is selling for like $100 to $200 pre-orders.
It's a Godzilla cover.
I'm not paying $200. I love
Like if I was from Chicago,
Godzilla. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
again, if I was from Chicago, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. And you're a Godzilla fan, I'd be like, oh, that's cool. But
What's he got in his hand?
It's a
some hot
sausage.
links.
No, I said, look, I said sausage earlier. He
It
goes,
doesn't
it's
look
train.
like he's holding
I
a link
said
of sausages, but
I
that's
said
kinda
it's sausages
weird.
I would
earlier.
think he's. I
I
would
think
think he's
I'm not
holding a
sure.
train car.
I said that
in the
earlier.
background. It makes sense if it was train cars.
I said, it looked like
Wait,
sausages. You go to the train. I said that shit earlier to you.
Yeah, it's trained.
Where the hell is he?
Want some of that fluorescent relish on that?
I don't know.
It's in
Well,
Chicago.
Because it
Chicago
looks
hot
like he's
dogs are great, man.
overlooking the suburbs of sorts. I mean, I've been to Chicago.
Yeah.
It's not
I don't
all
know.
big city, but like that's a very empty background. Is the lake behind him? I'm just trying to think of a frame of reference.
Yeah.
Where's the city?
I don't know. I never been to Chicago. I don't know.
Where's the kids
I
from
went to
Shameless?
Chicago to get some autographs. I drove there, to get an autograph, fucking waited online for 3 hours, freaking went to the room, left the next day.
Oh, you missed out. Chicago's a fun town, actually.
It is a fun town.
Like I got to when I went to Soldiers Field, I went to fucking Wrigley, and I went to goddamn Kaminsky Park.
I took
I
multiple
didn't see no
morning
Godzilla
tours
eating
of
a
Bloody
sausage
Marys at different bars. That's what I did.
And we have a few number ones releasing. So what do we have? Bug Wars number 1.
What is it?
Cover A. 1 in 25 Loraz incentive.
What is this fucking goddamn
It's an indie. I gotta do indies. Indie spotlight here.
Oh, man.
Well,
1 in
Lord.
50 Bergara incentive. And the best cover of all 4 of these books, the 1 in 100 Momoko.
Yeah. I feel I've seen that Momoko cover before, though.
He did it with
does seem
silver.
very familiar.
it's like Centurions and friggin' Starship Troopers.
Yeah, this is
Not
going to be
Centaurians, Sectars.
Sectars. Yeah, that's Centurion, Sectars. There you go. I'm sorry.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, you know what I meant, right? Yeah.
I know what you meant, Dom.
Thank you.
I read Dom.
You're the only one that understands what I think.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm glad you do.
I mean, point being, I don't know, but at the same time, Image, calling Image indie these days is kind of a stretch.
yeah, no.
But you do have to cover them. You do got to cover them. You got to talk about it.
And we reviewed Green Lantern earlier. So Green Lantern Corps number 1.
We're bringing it
Hooray.
back again.
Yes. Jeremy Adams is writing it. The Wilkins variant. Olivetti variant. The Zerdy variant.
And this will all come right out before Absolute Green Lantern comes out.
Pretty much.
Absolute. God, what are they going to do with Absolute?
I don't know.
Kind of weird ass twist are they going to put there to just make it awkward and strange?
Then we have a blank variant, of course. Zerdy foil variant.
This is already.
1 in 25 Guthrie variant incentive.
Gooch.
Like
You got
Gooch.
the Gooch, the Gooch variant.
That is a shit 1 in 25.
You got the Gucci variant.
Yeah, this 125 is horrible.
Yeah.
And then we have a 1 in 50 grant incentive.
Well,
Sure,
the-
that's not Iron Man 2020. 2020?
I'm sure.
What's
No,
with
that's
this? Either that or it's
the,
Charlie
the
Chaplin in
30
modern
the
times.
30 foil looks good.
It's all the gears.
Love that Momoko cover. Digging that for
They would have been better off not giving you any open order Zerdies and throw the Zerdy on the 1 in 25 or the 1 in 50.
What, do they have new toys?
Yeah.
I used to have this. I used to have those toys, all the original shit, man, back in the day.
Yeah, no, they redo them.
oh wow.
Redid them.
Okay, I know that they're supposed to be coming out with the new comic series.
Yeah, they're already 3
Yeah,
issues.
it's already out.
Oh, it's three. Okay.
Yeah,
It's not
they're
very-
doing
it's not- it's
homages,
not very
to
good.
fucking New Mutants and all kinds of weird shit.
It's not so good.
I'm just trying to figure out what I thought. We just read the issue with Jessica Cruz. I thought she was wearing like priest robes. Like what was going on there?
The ceremony is up there.
She's the head guardian now. We gotta just take her.
All
and
right,
give her
gents.
a
Let me jump off because I have to do something before I actually log on to them. Go into them.
All right. Have fun
Okay,
over there.
Tom.
Yeah, gonna have
All right.
fun. Lots of fun. Not thinking about you guys, how fun you guys are.
Tell me.
Yeah.
All
right, guys.
Say hello to JJ and
Guys,
Wade.
it's that. I'll see you later. Well, jump on the Star Wars show if you want to see me get freaking goddamn trolled all fucking night.
Yeah, they bully Dom all the time.
You
All the
let
time.
them. You
All the
let
time
them.
they bully
Just ignore them.
Nah,
Ignore
listen,
it.
I got it this week. We'll see.
You sure?
Later.
Bring the heat.
So thank you everyone for hanging out with us tonight on the other comic book show. If you want some Star Wars talk, I don't know what's going on in Star Wars, but you can head over to Renovision and watch the
You get to watch Dom yell.
Yeah,
And that's always
Dom
I
and
think they're
Walker,
covering some spec type books. Like, yeah, are people
okay.
specking on Star Wars again? And maybe we're doing a full recap, maybe a Skeleton Crew. I still got to finish it, by the way.
I wasn't happy with the way it ended.
I got to watch the last episode.
Go watch
Okay.
Sandman instead.
Hey, only got
have
two left.
Have they pulled it off? Have they?
I only got
You
2
better hurry
episodes of
up.
Sandman left. I'm
You
almost
better
there.
hurry up because with that game and shit, I don't know how much longer that's going to even be up there.
I know. Well, I'll get in there. I only got 2 episodes left. I'm gonna try to watch them tonight if I can.
Like I'm saying, there's.
I know that. I've read. I've read some of the claims.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah, Pete. Yeah, Pete. We need Pete more on the other comic show.
I don't know about Sunday, but I do. What do you guys do on Monday? Don't you do some movie stuff on Monday? I
We
like
do
talking
some movie
movies.
spec stuff.
I like talking
rumors.
movies. I gotta hop on a Monday.
Yeah. I haven't done a Monday show in like 2 weeks. I'll do one tomorrow night. I want to start losing my viewers.
I know how it goes.
You know, it's kind of hard to talk about Batman and Superman every week, spec wise. Well, not
Yeah.
spec, rumor wise, and casting, and
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe next week I'll do a casting couch or something.
That's
Yeah,
all right.
you know,
I'm
you
sure, I'm
just
sure
gotta-
like DL or somebody could be on to talk about Lion King or some Disney animation for an hour.
Oh, speaking of Disney animation, Moana 2 just crossed $1 billion this weekend.
Really?
Crossed $1 billion.
That stuff mints money. That's just, it's just
I'm
easy.
kind of curious. I really like the first one. I ain't gonna lie. I like the first one.
Also, what do you see? Whoa, Bruce, casting couch. Many YouTubers have been in on the casting couch. Just saying.
I love doing the casting calls.
They were
Gaming is just one of the comic industry's dirtiest open secrets.
Yeah. It's out. It's out now. So
Yeah.
Well,
if you're,
So-
if you're looking forward to Sandman season 2, sorry.
until proven guilty.
Yes, I agree. Which we never get to court in a lot of these cases, which is
No.
crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't stop
Except
the
for,
network's reactions prior.
Except for Kevin Spacey. He's the one of the few that went to trial and won.
Yeah, and then he released that weird YouTube video, and then people started dying.
Mm.
It's very weird.
Mm.
Just saying.
So
Yeah.
on your way out, please hit the like button. Tell your friends, tell your mother, tell your family, If you're watching on the replay, please leave a comment, subscribe, and like. And don't forget to subscribe to Renovision, the home of all content, all original content.
All day, every day.
So take care, have a good night, and have a beer on me.